Hello, everyone. Apologies for the long intro. My name is Caboose, and welcome to session number 27 of Sothiath Guild and Beyond. Last time, our party of merry adventurers, making their way towards a giant tornado, had entered the giant tornado before the start of the session, and started making their way through what was an undead forest, surrounded by what looks almost like a world tree. A very, very corrupted world tree. For lack of describing all the size of this tree. As they made their way through, they did some trickery by setting off dynamite in certain locations to try to distract some of the treants. Making their way back around, they found their way to a root of this tree. Seeing an entrance on the route, they decided to attempt to make their way into the tree. As soon as they maneuvered close to the tree, they found a lot of enemies that were wanting to get in their way and stop them. Upon taking a relatively rough acid blast to the face for half of the party, they proceeded to make their way into the tree, significantly more wounded than they were when they started. To find a corrupted tree heart. Quickly working out how to destroy the tree heart through destroying the different veins that connected it. And a rather large explosion. The tree started, or they just narrowly made it out, with several of them going down and one of them being very close to death.
One of us going down several times.
As they made their way outside the tree and the tree began to burn, they made their way further away, trying to stay away from the root. As the root persisted to burn, it was cut off from the main tree, as the main tree separated it from it to not burn itself. As they now look out and see 5 more of these roots, similar in design to this one, as they decided to take a long break, as that was enough to trigger their thoughts into the fact that this is going to be rough. And I do apologize, the overlay is not entirely accurate, as they did level up last session, and it doesn't portray that. I will get to that next week. I did not realize it until I was about to go live, and I didn't want to make you guys wait longer. So, that is where you guys are. You guys are at the end of your long rest. Seemingly everything's gone pretty well. As you guys look out towards these main routes and kind of have assessed the problem over the last 8 hours, oh, someone just left.
Bye, Dylan.
Oh, Diamond.
Diamond just died. He'll be back shortly. Luckily, it doesn't affect webcams. So, you all looking out, you probably have inside the center of this tornado is about 2 miles from one side to the other. Of the wall. It's fairly large. You guys do have a bit to travel between each of the routes. The closest route to you, I'd probably say, is about half a mile away. As the roots go pretty far away from the trunk of the tree for where these routes that you guys are going to are. So, it is up to you what you would like to do.
We see any other blights or corrupted treants
around you at the moment? Not within 500 feet of you. Okay. There are definitely some trees. Trees are a lot more active than when you first entered. You can definitely see that there's, as you guys have been watching for. Actually, you know what? For everyone who's been awake for part of the time, if you've taken a watch, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
It's to see if you noticed anything.
I straight up don't remember if I took a watch or not.
I
know I
100%.
did.
I did not.
Nope.
I did.
Yeah, Snack
Del took a watch as well, I'm pretty sure. You took part of a watch. I remember that.
Rolling perception.
Yep. Alright. Sneckhilda, in Delk, you make out a little bit less details, but I'm giving general information. So, you have started to kind of pick up on some of the patrol routes of these large tree ends, as the tops of the tree ends make it very easy for you to see their pathing, as they kind of pierce some of the canopies in certain areas. You have picked up on a couple of the patrols that are nearby, and while it seems that they don't come directly near you, you have noticed that there does seem to be, there's one patrol route that's kind of out towards the wall a little bit more, that seems to be circling a smaller area. And then there's a few that kind of circle around the general center point of this tree, around the grand entrance. As well as you have noticed there's a couple around the other routes as well. And as the fire has happened, and as the 8 hours progresses, the patrols have gotten a lot more frequent. You've noticed a lot, it's been a lot more frequency around the other routes.
Okay. I'd also like to cast a spell just because I got it. I would say I'd cast a spell when I was doing my watch.
Sure. You can do that.
Were we aware that there was a world tree here, or something similar to a world tree before this?
You can give me a history check.
That is
Maybe
what
not
I'm
Sneck.
doing.
Sneck had no idea there was a world tree.
I may have heard of it. Let's see.
Del,
let's
you
see.
weren't really super familiar with the with this area. Delon, you had read in a book, or in Dusk as well. You had read that there was at one point a world tree here. However, it had been long believed dead.
Oh,
It
It's a
was
shame too.
It was one of the things that when the gods were fighting across this world, Ares specifically burned down the world tree as it was providing safe haven for another god that he was chasing.
What an asshole.
How's the flora around the area, aside from the burning, looking? Because I know it was getting sapped by necrotic energy.
The flora looks alive. So all the flora in the area looks like it is still living, but it is just very much sapped of its energy.
Okay.
You imagine because of the rainstorm that has been relatively perpetual since you guys have gotten here, the plants technically are getting enough water to still maintain life, and there is enough light in the area that they can still actually have photosynthesis, but all of that energy that they are gaining apart to barely keep them alive is being sapped.
Yeah.
Basically, the world tree is taxing them of all of the unnecessary energy other than just barely keeping them alive.
Snack wouldn't know or care about any of that, but there's some information for the rest of you.
Hilda, you're going to use a spell. Commune with nature, I take it?
Yeah, I would try to do that spell. First time using it, so.
Let me look at the wording for commune with nature just so I have it in my head.
It's pretty much like an advanced perception.
Yep. All right. So, radius is limited 300 feet. But you have, or no, sorry, that's the cave and natural underground. Gain knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you. All right. So,
oh wow, that's big.
Mm-hmm.
as you reach into the surrounding nature and kind of channel your animal spirits, you'll watch as a spectral bear forms behind Tilda as it kind of places its paw on her head as the channeling as this spell happens.
Hell,
As,
yes, it's possessed.
As the
Coward,
pulse
whatever.
of life
He's
goes
fine.
into you after 10 minutes, of course, of casting this. What you do know is that there seems to be around you, there is tons of plants, countless number of plants, all of them very much as Sneck just asked about, very much on the verge of death. There is no animals in this area apart from there's a very few number of birds. It seems like most of the rest of the animal life, the deer, anything like that, has passed away. There are some birds that are left, most of them birds that can feed off of plants to survive. There's no people. There is a large amount of sulfur in the area as well, as you are allowed to get the minerals that are in the area. The terrain seems to be pretty much consistent with what you've seen so far. It seems like the entire area is large chasms, filled with blank chasms that most likely are very similar. However, the smaller area you noticed that was being patrolled, it does maintain a couple of smaller bodies of water that seem to be mixed with some form of iron. Looking at the water, it has remnants of some sort of iron with it as well. Looking for the powerful fiends, celestials, and elementals, you get the sense of one celestial coming from the smaller circle that is being guarded. You get the sense of one undead that seems to be coming from the center of the world tree. Not up top, but the center of it. And you get the...
Like inside of it?
Yeah. You also get the sense of a fiend that is close by to the location of the undead. Influence from the other planes of existence. Ooh. There is a portal to another plane outside of the tornado. It seems to be about 1 mile past the other side where you entered from. It feels like a portal to the demon realm. And buildings, there pretty much aren't any apart from the roots, and a couple or some of the trees itself do have. You can sense that there's a path going up the world tree itself. That seems to be the world tree itself seems to be constructed very similar to a tower. As well as you have a brief glimpse of a underground tunnel that it leads to, but you cannot see an entrance to this tunnel. The entrance to this tunnel, because you only can go 30 or 300 feet underground, it seems to be outside of your realm. Wherever this tunnel leads, it goes straight down from the world tree. Most likely, you would have a feeling it's probably a very deep route into the ground that goes into an underground tunnel.
Okay.
But you don't see where it connects. That is all the information you gather.
All right, and when everybody wakes up in the morning, I'm going to basically regurgitate everything you said. Copy paste that.
What was that? I didn't quite catch up.
Yes, please repeat.
No.
Word for word.
Yeah, so there's some baddies. There's the big tree. There's a demon portal. Yeah, there's demon
Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the Celestial might be helpful?
I don't know.
They're not usually evil, right?
I would think not. Maybe it's being held captive? Possibly?
It would explain why the troll was around there.
Can I look towards my celestial cat and be like, "You're not evil, right?" I just eye it.
The cat purrs at you.
Oh, I pet it.
and scratches you. It didn't want pets.
Celestials have their own motives, so they can't be defined as good or evil just based on being celestial or not.
Celestials
Oh.
tend to be good. I'll put it. I think that's the easiest way it is. If in a general sense they tend to be good, but they do have their own motives. So
How far away was that patrol?
the circle patrol, the smaller one,
Yeah.
it's about a half a mile back towards. It's about it's back a little bit towards the wall, as you guys are kind of in the more towards the center, and it would be about half a mile away from where you are right now.
Okay.
You would know that also the path that you would have to take does put you intersecting with part of the patrol or what part of the main trees patrol as you're kind of
Okay.
crossing a little bit. So you can choose to go around that or choose to go through it. It's up to you.
Well, I'm feeling extra stealthy and extra acrobatic today. I could go check it out, because if that's someone that can help us. Because that was a lot. That was one route, there was 5. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Folia knew what he was sending us into.
I don't think anyone knew what the hell we were getting into.
I mean, technically, Folden never sent us here.
I'll be right back as well. I can hear you guys though.
Yeah, no.
We were meant to go find the gate.
Oh,
If
right,
it's
yeah.
not here.
Yeah.
No, the gate's not here.
I could have sworn I thought it was here, though, because of that the storm I looked towards the sky.
No, it's in the general direction of not here.
No, this is for Druid Orcas, and apparently a
Jeez.
demon, and an undead.
I mean, there's a
Is-
portal too.
Oh, yeah, there is a...
That's outside.
Yeah, that's outside of our area, but
Was it the fuck? Was the portal in the direction of the gate?
I don't know. The DM would have to answer that question, but
Oh, yeah, it's right next to it. It's literally next door. That's what I heard.
Is that what you heard?
pretty sure I
But,
didn't say that.
Oh,
No doubt, you're the expert on celestial things.
Well, like, if I were to hazard a guess, my guess would be that the celestial is being held there as some sort of dark demonic ritual in order to fuel it or something.
Hmm.
I'm surprised, what was her name again? Shoot. The dragon didn't tell us about that celestial. Yara.
Well,
Yara.
we spoke to
She
the
never
dragon like way over there.
Yeah, she never went this far.
Oh, true, yeah, she didn't scout this. Hmm.
Apologies. Hilda, give me a survival check.
Okay.
I say if there's at least a chance we can get an ally here.
Alright, Hilda, you are
Impossible,
not
it's both.
sure. You are not sure if the demon gate is in the direction of the gate that you're looking for, as you are quite
Gotcha.
confused about where northeast, west, and south is based off of based off of being inside of a fire tornado.
That's
Fair enough.
I'm interested in the celestial, though. It actually is kind of. I'm kind of curious about this.
Just don't invite it to go prancing when I go.
No promises.
I make sure that I stay away from dusk. I don't want to be incinerated in holy vengeance.
Be
What,
fine.
You think it's a Valkyrie?
I just don't want to be in the splash zone.
Well,
Okay.
I agree that the celestial is probably worth checking out because if nothing else, the fact that there's a celestial and a demon hanging out over there is a pretty good sign.
Oh, but the demon's that way.
Yeah, you mean
That way.
undead?
Celestial's
undead,
that
right?
way.
Yeah, sure. It's probably got something to do with it.
Assuming we help the thing out, worst case scenario, we get some brownie points with a celestial creature. Best case scenario, we get a friend in this shithole.
Yeah, agreed.
Could be like the dragon situation.
What if it's another child of the dragon?
Alright, so.
Your sense,
Hold
to
on.
clarify, it gives you senses of powerful celestials. You would probably know that the dragonling is probably not powerful enough to pop up on your radar for this situation. This is like powerful celestials like is like up there range.
Gotcha. High power level. Got it.
Yeah.
The
Over 9,000.
patrols, the path through there leads us through the main patrols. So we might, well, you guys might want to avoid that.
Is there any way we can see if there's any other entrances to the tree?
Her ping would have given you all the entrances to the tree. There is one main entrance to the tree, which is the front entrance. The other entrance that you saw was a tunnel system that she could not see all the way through.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be a route that goes basically straight down beneath the tree.
If nothing else, they might have a better idea of what to do here.
Yeah, this place is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Because for all we knew, we were coming to fight an orc. That's not an orc, that's a damn tree.
I mean, I'm guessing the orc is in the tree.
Well, maybe.
What if the orc is a tree?
The tree of life that's been brought back to the dead in some bizarre necromantic ritual.
I mean, this tree was...
So do you think the orc's undead? Do you think the orc's a lich?
I mean, I'm not entirely certain orcs are ever truly alive in the first place.
I mean, not after we see them.
Well, that's true.
Party gets in.
I think that the orc is the root of the problem, and it's branching out and it won't leave us alone.
Well, alright, let's move towards the celestial.
Now, here's the question. Did we go up from top side or maybe even down? Since Hilda mentioned there's a tunnel system.
She did not know where the entrance to the tunnel was leading.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay,
No.
yeah, right.
It was deeper than
couldn't see it.
her vision allows.
Oh, it was... Oh, wow, okay.
I think you should flank around to avoid the main path that they're following on patrols.
Yep.
I'll run ahead, and if I see anything that suggests the celestial probably won't help us, I'll come find you.
Very careful.
Do we want to telepathic bond? And you can tell us through... I don't know how long it would take to get to that celestial, but...
No, it's about half a mile, so not that long.
For
But
Snack,
yeah.
not very long at all.
Yeah, I can... I'll just I'll start casting ritual then. The telepathic bond ritual. And all right. Just give me like 10 minutes and we can start heading out.
Okay. We telepathic bond as we brush our teeth.
You guys spent 10 minutes
Eat a
and
little
cast
breakfast,
telepathic bond.
Stretch those, get some stretches in. Limber up.
As once again the telepathic bond connects and you guys can now hear each other inside each other's heads.
Oh, joy.
Oh, fun.
This is gonna be a blast, guys.
Try not to think. Try not to think. Try not to think. Alright, bye then.
Snack, you wander off.
I turned away, but you did the Batman thing, and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
well.
You finish your telepathic bond and you're if it wasn't for Snack's inherent humming as he moves off, you wouldn't even know if it actually connected because he was just gone. So, Snack, how far do you travel away from the patrols?
I'm heading straight through.
You're heading straight through the patrols. All right.
I'm taking straight line to where we need to go.
All right. The rest of the group, you guys are going around, correct?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
trying to avoid the
How
main
far?
patrols.
How far are you moving away from them? This kind of depends on how long it's going to take you. So
2.
2.
I don't know.
I mean, like how much?
69.
Distance-wise, how much are you guys going to keep yourself away from them, birth-wise, like space-wise? Are you looking like 200? Like, there's a difference between 100 feet, 700 feet. Like, you have plenty of room to the wall. It's
Mhm.
about a mile to the firewall between the tree and them, or the tree and the firewall. So you have plenty of room to work with.
What do you guys think? How much distance do you want to give them?
I mean, would Hilda be the best person to know since she knows the paths of where they're going?
Yeah, that's fair.
We observed them.
From your observations, you could pretty easily track a path around. You have probably about 3,000 feet between the path that they're taking and the wall of fire.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's about it's a little over half a mile,
Yeah,
for that. So it's up to you guys how much room you want to give.
Probably not very much. Just enough to stay, I guess, hidden.
Okay, that's
I rolled intelligence for this.
Give me
I
give
did
me
the
a
math.
distance. I need 100, 200, 300 feet, something of that range. No, because not very much.
200 feet.
Okay.
200 feet.
Okay.
200 feet.
200 feet. All right. Cool. I will
Instantly
I will
spot us.
roll their perception checks accordingly then. So, Snack, you're going in a straight line
Yes.
though.
Yes.
So that's
They have
25 stealth.
disadvantage on perception check against me.
Yep.
Because of my cloak.
Yep. Let me just check the stats of the Trents because I
don't think they can hit me.
they can't see you. Period. Like even if they rolled a 20, they technically can't see you.
Nope.
Let me check these. These can see you. Okay.
Double net 20s.
Oh, jeez.
It doesn't matter doesn't matter how stealthy you are for these things, because they have blind sight. So
Is blind sight basically heat vision or something?
blind
No,
sight is
But
for easiest way to look at it is movement vision, basically.
yeah.
Okay.
If
They
you
can see
move-
me if I move.
If you move in
So-
their area, they know where you are.
Very nice.
If you're
But I
flying,
would
it's a
obviously
different
be
thing.
trying to stay out of sight. But
Yeah. So, Snack, give me a perception check as you're making your way.
Okay.
that's performance perception 14.
Okay.
I don't have proficiency in performance, guys. Sorry.
You do notice as you're making your way through, you're pretty successfully moving past all the trees. It seems like most of the trolls can't quite get a glimpse on you with everything working together. However, you do spot as you're making your way forward a very colorful tree that looks familiar to the tree that spat acid at you last time. You're around 200 feet away from it at the moment.
Alright.
What would you like to do?
I will move to avoid that tree.
Okay, you can move to avoid that tree.
Because if I remember rightly, they weren't very fast.
Go
they
hug
were
the tree.
they were not very fast, and you remember that they were very effective with their breath weapon.
Yeah, well, they never hit me because I ran into the tree, but they hit everybody else, and I heard screams of pain and melting flesh. So,
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So as you move to avoid this tree, you do enter its range of blind sight. However, it moving to chase you down cannot catch up. So you successfully
Oh my God.
maneuver around the tree as it starts to chase you. As soon as
Okay.
you get about 120 feet from you, watch as it kind of starts to like unroot and shimmy towards you. This tree being, what color do we want to make this tree? This tree
DF.
being blue.
Blue trees. Keep a wide berth from blue trees.
Snack keeps that in his mind.
Give me another perception check as we're making our way through. 'Cause
Oh, wow.
there's a few of them here. Okay. Same story. You spot it. This one being a very, very red tree. Very much clearly not naturally red tree. As
Close
you
up all the colors.
give yourself a wide berth as it kind of deroots and starts to move towards you.
How far is the telepathic bond?
Oh, it has no
Uh,
distance.
It has no,
No
distance.
distance?
Avoid the color trees.
Okay. Will do. I think we're trying to avoid them all in general.
So,
Like you hear that repeated. Snack's telling himself that, but it's cutting through the telepathic bond.
so,
God,
with
he's echoing
that,
his
you
own
can
thoughts.
successfully make yourself to the location. I will describe it in a moment. I'm gonna go through their travel as well.
Yep.
So, you all making a 200-foot berth from any patrol. Go ahead and everyone give me a collective stealth check.
Oh yeah.
You still have the +5s from the cloaks.
Yep.
If
I
you
do
have
not.
your cloaks.
I don't.
Snack would
Everyone,
have given you
everyone
the other
except for
cloak.
Dusk.
No,
Oh,
Snack
geez.
would have given us the
Oh yeah, no,
We have
you
a
do have, yeah, you do have a
24.
cloak, Dusk, because
Oh, right, right.
Fair.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
it's fair.
Oh wait, I've got disadvantage.
oh god.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes!
We're the best, guys.
Clank, clank, clank.
All right, remember, guys, keep quiet. He says at the top of his line.
What'd you say?
So with
I
a
said, keep it down.
Okay.
Here
With
in
the-
your heads,
with the
Alon,
group
just going
average of-
carefully.
with a group average of
Carefully.
7.
Is this how Snack does it?
Yay.
yeah.
Walk with.
You,
You
Um,
all think you disappear under your cloaks.
I was just like
you all
TPing.
moving through the forests tend to regularly draw the attention of these patrols, which on the plus side you are faster than most of them, as they don't seem to be moving very fast, but you find yourself running on many occasions. As who is leading the party?
Please
I
say
think
Hilda.
Hilda
Probably Hilda.
Yeah, probably me.
Hilda, give me a survival check with
Oh, God.
advantage, because you're
Okay.
familiar with this route. You're familiar with the terrain. All right.
No,
So,
thank God for advantage.
Despite the few times that you guys have to just full out sprint away, as the
They ran
stuff
away.
starts to chase you, Hilda, because she's leading the group and also has the most movement out of any of you, does manage to continue to lead you in the direction that you need to go. However, due to continually provoking the patrols on the way there, Snack, as you arrive, you have noticed that the patrol seems to be larger, and there's 2 of them now, as opposed to 1 around this location. As communication has come through that they needed to increase their patrols around the locations based off the directions you guys are moving. So,
Not my fault this time.
you guys are at the moment not being chased. Snack, you have arrived first. How close do you get to the location that was described?
I just wanna see, like, from a distance that I can see what's going on.
All right.
I will happily climb a tree if it's a clearing and
you're good.
look into it.
So as you get closer and closer, what you do notice is the caverns that you have crossed at times before
Hmm.
have now started to fill in with liquids. This
Oh.
this liquid looks water and fluid, or like kind of the material of it, but it is coursing with a red color. Slightly different than blood. It doesn't look like it's blood, but it looks like it's something.
Is it an irony red?
It is an irony red, yes.
Okay.
As you do start to kind of smell over time, a very weird smell. And as you look at there's two streams that are kind of nearby and close enough that you can kind of look at both of them. They seem to be flowing outwards from the center location where you're getting the from where the celestial sense was described to you. Getting close enough to it, what you do see is you see a rounded object into the center of a pillared mass with a couple of different paths leading to it. This rounded object, go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you can make out what it is. Because you're coming from southeast.
Nice.
Looking at it, it's hard scale-wise to figure out how this is possible. But it looks like a skull of some sort.
Okay.
And it is coming from the southeast. You would know that the bridge that leads from your direction also seems to be broken. Slightly. There's about a 10-foot jump on the bridge that leads to this skull. And that this seems to be what the center of the patrol is protecting. To clarify, the size of the skull is about... Let me measure it real quick just so I can give you exact parameters. It's about 25 feet wide. It's about 20 feet up from, and that's just the top. That's just half of the skull. It's about 20 feet. No, it's about 15 feet up, and it's about 30 feet from top to bottom. With what looks like an entrance into the area formed where the jawline once was. It looks like you can kind of enter from where the jaw once was.
So it looks like a structure.
Kind of, yeah. It looks structure-y, but it looks, from what you can tell with that perception check, it looks like a natural skull of something.
Right. Is it like humanoids like shaped skull? Is it a weird shaped skull?
It is humanoid-esque. It definitely has a form of something that looks familiar to you, but also different in some ways. The structure of the face is a little bit different, but you haven't really seen. Give me a medicine check.
Sure.
Just to see how many skulls Nick has been familiar with.
I mean,
you're not entirely familiar with skulls from the aspect of looking at them and being able to pick out what race they might be from. But
I mean, I've stuck my dagger in plenty of them.
Yeah, it looks like a skull. A really, really big skull.
Okay. So it's like on a plateau surrounded by this river?
Yeah.
How many, patrols do I see?
At the moment, there's 2 patrols, and you are currently inside the patrols.
Okay.
To get a good view of it. The patrols seem to be about 300...
going around?
Yeah, they're about 300 feet. Most of the patrols that you have seen are about 300 feet outwards from this location. You do as well with that perception roll. See 2 of those colored trees posted on diagonally on 2 of the entrances to the skull.
Okay.
Guys, there's a very large skull here. It looks like a building or structure or something is inside it, but there's 2 of those colored trees. I ain't getting closer.
Just be careful.
So,
I'll wait for you here.
the rest of you guys,
You're on mute.
We're on our way. I don't think they've spotted us yet.
Yeah.
you Snack,
Okay.
Snack, during this time, you have been occasionally just getting transformations of shit, through your
I
mind.
feel at
Like,
this point. I feel at this point with that rolls, I can actually hear Delg's armor clanking from here.
Goddamn Delk, fucking rat.
every single time
Rattle,
Delg
rattle.
takes a step, it's just like this mini little shit just pops in his head. It's
Yeah.
like, shit, don't stop.
Might as well strap some symbols to your back every time you fucking move.
Just this tuba player following the whole party throughout this
Yeah.
entire adventure.
Tuba player follows the slowest party member.
So, you all continue to make your way further towards it. Due to the treant's lack of ability to really hide that well when they are moving, you guys can see the pattern of the patrol. Again, you're looking at probably it's a 300-foot patrol that they do, 300-foot radius away from the center point. So theoretically, the patrols are about 600 feet apart. On opposite corners, fluctuating a little bit just based off of if they see something or look into something. They're roughly on the same line though. Would you guys like to attempt to stealth past the patrol?
I would love to.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Listening.
Throw a dynamite and run the other way.
Throw a I do have a pike.
Are you
I
okay
could
with?
eat it.
Are you okay with losing it though? We're not.
Do you mean a
I
javelin?
have two. Yes, I have
I'm
a
pretty
javelin.
sure you can
I have
just
two.
eat a dynamite without a pipe.
Okay, fine. I'll eat the dynamite. It's a great idea.
So, Caboose, I have.
I've done it before. It was done, but I've done it before.
So, Caboose, I have to ask you a question then. I have one dynamite with 2 stars. What kind of visible condition is it?
It looks fine to you.
Oh, okay.
You made it.
What kind
That's
of
great.
visible condition is it in?
Give me a intelligence check.
Alright.
Because you're looking at an object and your only reference is the ones that have worked. From the outside, it looks fine.
Shake it.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Right, sure. Yeah, he shakes it. It doesn't really make much noise. Most of it's pretty compact in there.
I mean,
Or is it
I
empty?
made it. It looks fine.
Compacted or empty?
I don't remember when I made this one, so I couldn't tell you. It's been a while
Yeah.
though.
Why don't you hold one in each hand and see if one feels suspiciously light?
Okay, I'll take an actual normal dynamite and like shake it around, you know, like I do the weighing thing.
One of them feels significantly lighter than the other one.
This one feels a little lighter compared to a good. Like this one, I know is good.
Maybe you should chuck the empty one so you don't get it confused.
I mean, I could check them both.
Sure, lash them together.
Okay.
Tie them together, light the good one, and then throw them both.
I'll do. I have some string, so I'll just. Hilda, you want to tie this string for me? Just in case.
Sure. I'm survival, right?
Give me a
Yes,
survival check.
master of the granny knot.
I was like, it's like a bunny knot.
Yeah, you successfully.
Very
Oh,
loose.
I didn't
Snack
mean
if
to
dust
keep
gets
that
me
in-
killed, I just want to
It's
let you know
fine.
you were alright.
I just take the first number when
Uh-oh.
when it's not at an advantage, so that's fine. So you successfully feel like you have tied the dynamite together. It looks structurally
Alright, well,
fine.
here we
Alright.
go.
You do
Are
notice
we
as
ready?
you're tying it together, though, one of the
Mhm.
dynamite sticks compresses and just touches, like, the paper on each side just touches each other.
Is it supposed to do this?
No.
That's why we're blowing that one up too.
Okay.
And watch, it's just filled with nitroglycerin instead of gunpowder.
If only. So I subtracted one normal dynamite stick and one with 2 stars. I give it to Hilda.
You can do that.
All right.
All right. So throw it somewhere else away from us.
Like
Over
pick a
yonder.
direction. All right.
Maybe the way we came
roll
from.
a 1d4. I'm going to southeast of us. There we go. All right.
All right.
You
You,
to the
um,
right
we
of
came
us.
from, perhaps.
You turn towards the direction, knowing which direction you have to go. And as you chuck this is kind of leading towards where the patrol is currently moving towards, because they're currently
Mhm.
moving in a clockwise fashion. As you chuck the dynamite and are gonna try to move in the opposite direction after it explodes.
Yes.
All right, cool. So, Hilda, give me a strength check. So regular flat strength check.
Snack thinks this is a great idea
No,
because he's silent when he
no.
runs the other way.
Ah,
Can I
What's
give
that
her
with?
oh
guidance?
man.
What's that without your? What's that without your save?
8.
So 8. Right.
Can I give her guidance?
No, it's is it 8?
Yeah, it's 8 because it's without your
Yeah.
proficiency
9.
bonus.
Oh no. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
proficiency.
I am relentless rage by now, but does that?
You
does
would
that
have to rage
mean-
to activate your
you have to
relentless rage.
first.
Okay.
And your relentless rage is an endless rage. It just means that your rage will persist.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Once you've
Alright,
raged,
gotcha.
up to
There you go.
the minute line. Sure, you can
Alright,
use
what
guidance.
is-
Roll a 1d4.
A 1d4. Okay.
All right.
All right.
You brought it back up to
Wow.
a 12. Or sorry, to an 11. As you chuck this dynamite, it goes about 20 feet. 20, 30
We should
feet.
run.
As you guys start to
Uh,
run. As you guys start to move the other direction, the dynamite explodes, and initially there's just kind of this little from part of it before the other half takes off, and the other half makes a sizable explosion as you watch as a bit of fire erupts. The treants and the other patrol have no problem hearing this large explosion and start to move in the direction. The party, since you guys are moving in the opposite direction, go ahead and give me a stealth check. The DC is lower because they're not looking for you.
Oh god.
Still.
It's not that low.
Crap, where the hell?
20.
+5.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey!
Eh, it's not bad this time.
We're
Okay.
not horribly fucked.
So, the DC collectively was the 13. So you guys are fine. Because it's a +5 to all of them. So, so as you guys proceed to move past, the patrol moves past you, as well as you look on the other side, you have now seen that the patrol on the other side seems to have reversed direction, and their path will take them through the center area, is if they continue on the path that they're taking. However, what you do notice is that they divert their path and go around it rather than going through it. And
How many
proceed to make
treants
their
are
way.
in the patrol?
This was the plan.
The treants, there is about, for one of the patrols, you can spot 4 trees that pierce the canopy. The other one only has 2.
So those are the only ones that are visible, and there's probably a hell of a lot
Yeah.
more.
There could
Okay.
be more, but it depends on how old they are and how tall they are and what type of tree that they were. You know, there's taller treants and there's shorter
Yeah.
treants. So.
And then there's, bushins.
And then there's probably a lot of little shits with them. Everything that
enough.
you've seen has had a lot of these little blights that are with them. So,
Set everything
however,
on fire.
Snack, you
Yes.
hear the loud explosion go off. Watching the patrols start to move towards that direction. With a 24, you can still spot your party as they're now about 150 feet from you.
Running.
I left a bit.
As you guys meet up over time with the direction. It only takes you guys about 12 seconds after the explosion to find Sneck. About 20, I would say 20 seconds. As the patrols are now starting to make their way around, what would you guys like to do?
So have we seen our heavenly friend?
No, I think it's inside the skull, but there's 2 colored trees
God, you said
guarding the
thing was
entrances.
big, but that's ridiculous.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, you guys can easily spot the object that he has identified as a skull from where you guys were. Like, 300 feet away, you have no problem seeing this thing. It is quite large.
Oh wow.
Are there any patrols around, visibly going around the big skull thing?
No, just the trees.
Does Del by any chance have any idea what the hell kind of skull this is?
Not from this far away. Actually,
So,
give me a history check. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you who can make the history check. Delon and Dusk. Give me a history check.
Sure.
So on my travels, I sort of figured out that these trees can see me if I'm in within about 150 feet-ish.
Is it
A
the
hunch
blue
point,
and
yeah,
the red
yeah.
ones that you were talking about?
Yes, the color trees. Yes.
Delon,
They're very slow.
when you were reading up on the story, you recall when the world tree was slain, because Ares was looking for someone. The person that he was looking for, went by the name of Eldath, and she was a goddess of life and nature.
And she was being chased by Ares.
And she was being chased by Ares to this location.
And is it safe to assume she was killed here by Ares, or is that unknown?
You can make that assumption if you would like to.
Alright.
It is a logical
yeah.
assumption to make. But study-wise, you are not sure, but you're pretty sure based off of what you're saying.
Basically, what I know is from a storybook.
Well, what you know is from a history book, but it is still a storybook because it is ancient tales kind of situation. So.
Mm-hmm.
So, what sort of size is the plateau that the skull's sitting on, and what distances are the
It's
trees
about
apart?
double the distance. The size of the plateau is about double the distance of the skull.
Yeah.
So it's basically the skull's width again outside.
Right.
The trees from the skull are about 80 feet from the plateau.
Okay.
or
And you
80
said
feet
they
from
were
the center of the skull.
flanking either side?
Yeah, they're kind of catty corner on two of the
Okay.
platforms. You have a feeling that making your way approaching the skull, they would probably sense you.
Unless... How
said-
far away are we? 300 feet?
Yeah, 300.
At the moment, you guys are about 150 feet away from the skull.
150 feet? Alright, so...
From
um,
them, you're
we're-
about 200 feet away.
Okay, so we're just outside their, like, blind sight or whatever, tree sight.
Mhm.
Okay. Are we, like, centered? Are they equal distant from me?
Picture it basically like a square. Like they're this way. They're northeast and southwest. You guys are the
Okay.
southeast.
Oh,
Like
okay.
if you went straight line through the corners. So
Yeah, so they're about equidistant from me?
yeah, about give or take 10,
Okay.
15 feet.
How about... Do you think one of them will chase me if I shoot it?
I'm not too sure.
Oh, also, apologies. I did forget to mention this. One of the trees is green. And one of the trees appears to be white.
What
Oh,
color was
white
the first tree?
What was that?
What color was the tree we fought?
The first
it's
tree you guys
tinge red,
ran
yes.
into was that one was black.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
These are all
The
new
acid
kinds of
one.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's the one.
OOC?
Mhm.
Are these chromatic dragon trees?
They might be chromatic dragon trees.
Okay. Okay.
Why the
Oh.
fuck is something like a dragon tree?
Do you think these trees are guarding this, or are they just
Or they're
just
definitely guarding it.
Oh yeah, there's an obvious patrol around here.
yeah? So I don't think if you chased one away that they'd follow you. They might just return to their guarding point if you're like too far away.
They'll follow
I
you for a
hit
short distance.
really hard.
Oh,
I mean, they'll follow you for a short distance, like you said. They're slow.
Yes, but if I can lead that one down to the same area as the other one, that leaves an opening to get in the back.
oh, I see. Oh, okay. I didn't understand it like that. Okay, I thought you meant just leading them away.
No.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I kind of agree with it. So I just hope we don't get trapped in the skull if we go inside.
Oh, we're likely going trapped in the skull if we something's wrong. That is absolutely going to happen. I'm calling it now.
Well,
Well,
either
maybe with that
way,
attitude.
I mean,
might
our
have to
track
fight the
record inside
trees.
the fire tornado has been what so far?
I'm having a great time.
You know,
We
I
might-
would that because we made it a fire tornado. So far it's been actually pretty good. Never
we
mind.
might have to fight the trees, but you let the patrols away a little bit, so they'll take a little bit longer to get here.
Yeah, that's true. They were signaled by the dynamite, right?
Totally.
They seem to have been distracted by the dynamite.
So
Okay. I'll go towards the center-ish and shoot that one up there and try and run around this one down here. That should lead it round here.
All right. So, pathway-wise,
Mhm.
you would know to get to the southwest side. The only way to
Mhm.
get there that you can see is through the center. There is a path that
Oh.
leads to the northwest side, though.
Okay.
And all of the plateaus are or there is a path that connects everything to the center pillar, apart from the path that you guys are on. But it's not that much of a gap to jump across either.
Hilda,
Yes.
yeet me.
With pleasure. All right, here we go.
All right. So everyone, moment, so I can drag you guys onto the map and get all of this sorted.
Give Hilda a
Meanwhile, I'm holding Sneck's legs ready to eat.
So,
Aim well.
a leg and a wing.
all right. So let's go ahead and move you guys to the map.
That's a skull.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly is.
We found
Alright,
Fort
alright.
Scoliosis.
So,
So the trees are here.
the trees are a little bit off the map.
Alright,
But yes, they're
but this was
basically.
the directions, yeah.
Yes, there would be a tree
So
this.
this is where we currently
There'd be
are.
a tree
So-
this way, and there would be a tree this way.
And there could possibly be one this way, but I can't see past the skull, right?
Possibly.
Remember, if
All
we
along,
aren't
the
careful,
skull
guys,
was a tree, just elaborately disguised.
if we aren't careful, we could really get boned here.
We just gotta think with our heads.
Stuck in a thicket.
Okay.
But
Strength.
so
Yeah.
they're 80 feet from the skull, so I know for a fact they're gonna sense me as soon as I get in there.
Yeah, you're not sure how close they would start to be able to sense you. You
Yeah.
guys are a little bit off the map as well. To clarify, you guys are about. You
Okay.
guys are a little bit
Oh,
off
okay.
the map at the moment as well.
given my previous experience getting here, I've been
Yeah,
further
you've-
away from them, and they've sensed me. So
Yeah, you've pretty well roughly sensed how close you can get before they sense
Yeah.
you. It's about 120 feet.
All right.
Wait, before you go, Snack, could I interest you in a jump? So
I
you
mean,
can-
I don't really need to jump if Hilda throws me.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I forgot that. I forgot she's eating it.
I mean, it's not that far. But I'd rather not fall into that.
and you see him point towards the murky water.
Oh yeah. That's pretty bad.
The iron-colored water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was just seeing if I could help.
Like, water's not meant to be orange.
Hmm.
And of course, we would smell sulfur. So
Yeah.
Yeah, the overwhelming
Alright.
scent,
blood.
the overwhelming scent you are getting at the moment is very, very irony.
Very
Please be
familiar
careful.
stuff.
Very ironic.
Slightly different than blood, but
Yeah. But very similar.
tingles
Alright,
the
are we
nose a
ready?
little bit.
snack.
Someone's passing kidney stones.
So, yep. Are you going to attempt to approach forward and yeet across?
What distance would they be from this point here?
About 100 feet from that location.
Okay, cool.
So you have a feeling they'll probably start sensing you once you get to the tip.
As is often the case.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah. I mean, you gotta feel with that. All right,
So-
let's go.
So we can.
All
I
right.
throw a snick at the tip, so they're about to feel something.
Be careful, snack.
Godspeed.
I always.
Hilda, roll the d4. Keep
Oh
guidance.
yeah.
Sorry, minus 5, 21.
Really throw them.
23.
28. 23.
23. Yeah, it should
Ah.
be a strength check. Your save is +5 because you're vision.
Ah, yeah.
Or +4, sorry.
Four,
No,
yeah.
it was-
It was
yeah,
plus 5.
4.
5.
It's
yeah.
+4?
Plus 5.
Oh.
5.
Proficiency
five.
bonus
Oh,
right now
That's
is
a
4.
23 instead of a 26.
It's technically
Yeah.
24. But yeah.
Really chuck them.
Chuck.
Chuck.
So, you chuck Snack a good 60 feet.
No! And I land in the
Into the
water on the
eyeball.
other side.
Where are you attempting to be chucked to? Where did you direct her to chuck
I mean,
you to?
if she could throw me onto the skull, that would be perfect. It would save me walking up it.
She can throw you to the center plateau.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you
Like next to the skull, that's fine.
Yeah. You Snack with surprising amount of distance get chucked as you are screaming in the air inside your head.
Huzzah!
As
Oh,
you
wow.
Jesus.
you fly a good, you guys are a good little distance off the map as well. So yeah, you basically land right here.
Okay.
As you
I look to my left. I
slide
look
and
to the right.
as you kind of start to, with the momentum, you place your feet and start to slide towards the skull. The slide taking you to the skull.
That's fine. I climb up it.
Right. You climb up the skull. Right. As you climb up the skull, inside the skull, you see a pool of ironish or iron-colored water. As well as the basin around it seems to have some, or it appears to be overlaid in gold. Where this pool is.
I know.
However, that wasn't really your focus as you climb up on the rocks and
Nope.
immediately see these 2 trees.
Just 2?
2 trees. Yep. As they
Just
start
2?
they start to
Okay.
make their way towards you. 5 foot a turn. So
Yep.
we'll go ahead and at this point just go ahead and turn order just for the sake of
Do it.
we're in a turn order situation. Let me
Are
clear
these
turn order
dragon
before
trees
you
or
roll.
regular tree ants?
These are dragon trees.
Dragon trees.
So,
I'll throw myself up here.
um,
Oh wow!
Go ahead and.
Of course, I crit on my initiative.
swag
And roll that.
Nicely done.
I didn't want to crit.
Wagon tweet.
There we go.
I mean, you can hold your action until someone else goes.
I just don't like going first or
That
near
may be
first.
the highest initiative Delg has ever rolled.
I said it was green and white, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
don't have a white button. So,
Yellow.
No, fucking poison and fucking ice.
Oh, yeah. I thought the white would be radiant. Oh, yeah. Ice. Ice.
Chromatic.
It's- Oh, right. Yeah, it's chromatic. Yeah.
sure, we'll go with that. All right.
Yeah.
So, you?
And they're still off map, right?
Yeah,
Give me 1 second to go look at something outside real quick.
you're good. They're about 20 feet off the map at the moment,
Yeah,
I believe.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this will be a long waiting game. Stack's like,
Oh, can you hurry up?
So, Dusk, it is your turn first, as this is all transpired. You're now watching the about 12 to 20 foot tall trees kind of start to deroot and make their way towards Snack.
Well, I'm gonna follow the plan and just kind of wait for these trees
All right.
to move us. So hold action.
All right, Snack.
I just ping one with an arrow.
Sure, go ahead. Roll an attack roll.
25.
That'll hit.
11 pierce smash.
It should have assassinate as well, right? 'Cause they haven't acted yet.
Well, oh, they haven't acted? Alright. Well, it's a
Technically,
crit.
no. They move. I mean, they're moving towards you, but they technically haven't acted yet. I would say.
Let me roll. Where's my damn assassinate bow? There we go. Let me roll that, and I'll roll that. So it's an extra +2 for the initial roll. So 13 for the piercing, and then 23 for the sneak attack, plus 24 for the sneak attack.
All right.
Jeez. Oh yeah, it's a crit. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
You,
50.
which tree do you shoot? Southwest or
No.
northeast?
Northeast.
All right. Move him down so I can actually see his hit points.
60 points of damage.
Yeah.
I looked to the others like, do we even need help today? He's doing pretty good so far.
I can only do that once.
Yeah, we probably had better help him.
All right. So total hit points is that.
The plan is I'm just gonna wait for them to get close enough so I can start leading them away from here.
Yeah, that's true.
But they're slow as shit. So you
Yeah,
might get bored.
I might just haste.
He might plink them to death.
I might just haste them just to speed this up a little bit.
Yeah, he's the trees. That'll be a great idea. No, your turn.
And then they can move 10 feet.
All right. So
Technically,
we
they can move
are.
20 feet then.
Yeah.
If I'm understanding correctly, we're waiting for the trees before we attack, right? Or are we going in?
Well, Snack was gonna lead them off, so.
All right.
Up to you what you're doing at this point. Trees are
Then
activated.
Delg will hold his turn
Right.
till it's the
Hilda.
appropriate time to move.
Hilda, are you just holding your action?
I'm gonna go to Delg and I'm gonna whisper to Delg. Should I throw a javelin?
No, that's not the plan.
All right. I'm gonna hold my turn.
All right. Dragon Tree is going to move 10 feet. It's now on the map.
Ooh. Minus damn range.
You are for some of its range.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Technically, you are for all of its range. But it's gonna do this instead. So it will throw a leaf at you at disadvantage.
I'm gonna throw your leaves at me.
I dance.
As you you watch as this leaf gets thrown at you, Sneck, as you dance, as the leaf cracks the skull a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna hit me, not the skull.
Doesn't crack all the way through the skull, but it definitely leaves a sizable crack in the skull from the the amount of force this leaf emits. Go on, your turn.
I'm assuming everyone ran up.
No, everyone's
No.
staying back at
Just-
the moment. Just snack.
Oh, really?
Hey, you throw pretty hard. It's pretty kind of
So what's the plan right now? Because I had to step away for a second.
Snack is supposed to lead them away,
All right.
and we strike.
I will hold my ground then.
All right, now bring us to this tree. It's gonna move 10 feet. Can't attack you this turn though,
Aww.
because it moved 10 feet. The other tree would have been in range, so it only would have moved 5 feet.
Yee.
All right, Dusk, your turn again. Plan is going according to plan.
Yeah, so I was just wondering, if I were to cast Storm Sphere, would it, like, draw aggro thinking, like, I did it, or would it think, like, Sneck did it? Because it's
You
a
don't know.
sphere. I'll use telepathic bond to be like, guys, I can use a spell to kind of, like, damage it as it's moving, but I don't know if it'll walk towards me, or it'll think Sneck did the magics.
Not as all powerful.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not.
pushing them.
I mean, in a way, it yes and no. I don't know. This could go bad or good. So I'll ask you guys if you want me to do it or not. Because
Are we not
It's
doing the
fif-
ambush thing? Are you just going to attack them now?
well, I mean,
Most of us can't hit them.
I can conjure a thing that'll just attack it. It has no like body, so they can't really hurt it, and they don't really see me. So I don't know. Is this
On
been
your
good?
next turn after 6 seconds.
Yeah, I'll just hold action for now then.
So at the moment, from the north tree, you guys are around 130 feet. From this
he's
tree, you're
within-
around 140 or 135 feet.
Oh, okay.
He's within Eldritch Blasting range.
Well, I don't want to hit. Well, I'll just, you know what? I'm just gonna hide in this bush.
Alright.
It's like, yep.
Hi, well, you're not on the map yet.
Oh yeah, I'm out.
You're
yeah,
about
yeah,
you're about
you guys are off
35
the
feet
map.
off the map still.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll just take
Snack-
cover behind a rock.
Snack would have
Sure.
explained like the rough distance because he doesn't know exactly the rough
Yeah.
distance that the trees have sensed them on the way here,
Yeah, yeah,
and asked you to stay out while he leads them off.
yeah. Nah,
Plan
I'll
is
just,
not to fight them at all, just to lead them off, and then you guys can get into the skull and find out what the fuck's going on there.
Snack, your turn.
yeah, that's fine.
All right, my turn. I'll plink the other one.
Do it.
Oh, go and scroll up. Sorry. Vicious longbow, 27.
Pink. That hit.
Oh, 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage. As you shoot an arrow into a tree. That's roughly the effect you're expecting.
The arrow sticks in the tree. I
Uh,
don't have any fire arrows.
Your
Oh wait,
turn
I've got
is
plenty of time to make some.
Del, your turn. He's still holding.
I guess so.
Right. Elder, are you still holding?
I assume so.
Right. This tree is gonna move 5 foot forward.
Do it.
It's gonna throw a leaf at
That's me.
disadvantage.
Hit me. Oh no, you missed.
It slams into the skull and causes a little crater again. Go on.
Can I take a moment to look around us to making sure we're not being snuck up on?
Good
Sure,
idea.
give me a perception check.
That's a good idea.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
All right. At the moment, the patrol that was heading towards the dynamite, both of them seemed to still be heading in that direction. One of them had to make a wide berth. But again, it's been 30 seconds since that dynamite exploded.
We're still looking for where the dynamite exploded, so good for the moment.
Yeah, just keep an eye on.
Yep.
I will continue to observe them and hold my position.
Okay, this tree. You within throne range? You're within throne range. We're gonna
Yay!
change it to a 5 foot. Throw a leaf.
You
And
missed.
miss. Dusk.
Same thing.
Right.
Holding action.
I'm just
I
gonna.
will say, technically, my armor class is 19, not 20, because that's my dual wield armor class.
Yep, you're good. I'll just skip everyone's turn other than Sneck since he's the only
Yeah.
one attacking. Just let me know if you want to do something on your turn. Sneck, go ahead and roll one of your attacks.
Plink the white one again.
All right.
Nope.
Oh,
You shoot it as it sails over the white one into the
Let's
forest somewhere.
confirm. Oh,
That will confirm. Go ahead and roll me a d200.
oh. This might kill me.
Neck detonates.
What was that about reliability?
I mean, not on attacks, only on checks.
oh, jeez,
That's a big number.
that might be bad.
You'd be fine.
Everything is awesome.
Those
That
numbers.
could be just fine, I'm sure.
It's all good.
Roll me a d100.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck did you just do?
Spawn 32 Jurassics.
Roll me a d10.
Well, that would deal with the skull at least.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't like it when DM laughs like that.
This
I
just
said it before,
this
and I know
feels
what it
like
means.
this feels like a full circle moment right now.
It was
Oh,
a
Lord.
solid 2 minutes of me laughing when Amelia turned into a baby, so
You watch as Sneck's large goblin head shrinks to about a fourth the size and appears significantly younger as the caster's head turns into a baby for 3 minutes.
I'm not casting anything, I'm just shooting an arrow.
Yeah, but the critical fumble you got was roll on the wild magic table, and I
Oh,
went with the
shit.
spell fumble table because I was
Okay.
like, that's more fun.
I'll take it.
Somehow the magic of your bow has misfired, and
What are the thoughts of a goblin baby?
well, luckily he's
Exact-
not a baby. It's just his head is
Just
the
the head.
size of a baby, so
I mean,
it's
he's
not
only
as
8,
bad.
so so his thoughts weren't much different when he was a baby.
Oh, that's just the proper full circle right there. I was like, I see roll on wild magic table, and I'm like, I'm doing a roll or doing a fumble table. That sounds like more fun. All right,
I'll
so
take it.
your head is
Yep.
now a baby.
Yep.
An entire baby.
I can't get any more high pitched, so
No, doesn't quite go that high.
Do any of us notice that?
Yeah. I mean, his voice pitch has changed.
What do the dragon trees do to you, Stick?
All right, this one can still only do this, so boop.
I think this might be a side effect of his new weapon.
I keep my intellect though, right?
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
You don't turn into a baby, so you're
Does
lucky
the tree
in that
explode in a
regard.
fireball?
We will see.
Oh, yeah, roll the fumble too. With leaves.
Hey man, leaves are fucking scary.
You ever play Pokemon?
I mean,
All right.
razor leaf is great, but you know.
You watch as the leaf breaks off a portion of the skull. As the skull falls into the pool, splashes a little bit on your foot, Sneck.
Ow.
To somehow explain this.
Yeah, my foot's a baby.
As you are currently immune to critical damage for the rest of the encounter.
What?
Oh, whoa, okay.
Target is
Well, alrighty then.
your target is immune to critical damage for the rest of the encounter.
That's awesome.
So,
Gotta drink some of that water.
Delon, are you still just watching the patrols?
Yeah.
All right. Same story. Currently, at the moment, they're still heading in that direction.
Okay.
This dragon leaf tree is gonna move 5 feet, and is gonna use, because it's in range, its acid breath.
Oh,
Do it.
Poison breath,
Acid
technically,
poison.
but yeah, it's technically green is poison, but
Yeah.
weapon-wise, they have an acid weapon.
Yeah, I said yeah.
So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
You're fine.
14.
Oh no.
I think that actually
It's only
fails.
half damage. It's half damage.
Yeah, it
Evasion.
does
Oh.
fail. As you take,
Oh, that's not bad.
would have taken 38, but instead take, what is that, 16? Right?
19.
19. 19 points of acid damage from its acid breath. There is a large scorch mark across the skull as well. Now, Stick.
Ooh, that looks like it hurt.
I'll shoot that acid spitting mother. I did. There we go. 23.
23 will hit.
6% down.
6 points of damage. You shoot it in its tree form. Anyone else doing anything? Or are we going back to the tree?
Back to the tree.
All right.
Are the trees actually going anywhere? Like,
Yeah,
They're
slowly.
moving. They move at 5 feet a turn.
It's like you blink and you miss.
One
it,
of the trees
you
did
know?
just spit acid at Snack, and it seemed to collide a little bit.
You know what? Let's just go get him.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
This is taking way too long.
Right, we'll go back
This
to
is just Snack fighting two trees, honestly.
I do deck with the dog would get bored.
All right, Doug. Right, good. Well, get on the turn to Doug's turn. Doug, what do you do?
All right, let me think here.
There is a path that can lead up to the top tree without making a jump. The bottom tree, there is not.
Please don't make.
I'm Delg is comfortable making a jump.
Okay.
But I'm
Snack was
just gonna
comfortable
take
jumping
one
up and
there.
blowing some dynamite, but
All right, here we go.
So it would take you 40 feet to get there. Because you're 35 feet off the
We're
map.
off the map.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
we're off the map. Okay.
you're running again.
Yep.
So-
just always running.
All right, so
25
can I
feet.
get here? We're 25 feet off the
So
board.
you're 35 feet off the board.
Okay, I
So
will
the edge
move.
of the board is 35 feet. So you would
I
still
will
have
move 50 feet in order to get where I am.
50. You could get to right here.
You're right here. Okay.
Yep.
But I'm gonna stay right here,
Okay.
where I'm in the bushes.
All right. Hilda, your turn. Hilda's charging off. It's like, fuck this. Not waiting. Just runs off.
I see Doug move forward, and as I run by him, because I'm gonna double my turn, or do the double.
Yeah.
Take
How much
my
is your
action
movement?
my Speed. 35.
Right. So you can get to the map at the end of your regular movement. So you can use
Right.
your action to dash again 35 feet onto the map.
As I go by Doug, I said, "Are we going to snack?"
Just kill the damn trees.
Okay.
I knew you would
Alright.
get bored.
You hear in your
Hold
head.
on. I need to. That wasn't what I wanted.
Well, at least the other parts of the
Okay.
plan worked.
Make
Alright,
an athletics
5,
check to
10,
jump over the.
15,
You can get
20,
across
25.
if you want to jump.
Okay. All right.
Make
That's
an
what I
athletics
was
check to
trying to
jump.
do. All right. All right. All right.
Sure.
You're
you're fine.
Okay.
You have a 60-foot run up. You have plenty of momentum to make a 10-foot jump.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, there we
With
go.
your jump distance, easy.
Yeah, you're perfectly fine. I am literally just making you make a roll to make sure you don't roll a 1. That's all we are
Gotcha.
doing here.
Yep.
The unforeseen
Alright.
object of I'm running and you trip on a rock. Fuck!
I don't know.
Alright.
I didn't anticipate this taking so long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting bored back there.
This one will. Oh, it's gonna move forward,
Oh no.
and it's
Oh,
gonna use
Lord,
its
he
breath
coming.
weapon.
Oh no.
So I need you to go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, Snack.
Oh no.
16.
All right, you take no damage as you dodge out of the cold breath. As the cold breath would have done. Oh, I have to roll damage. It would have done.
Oh
shit!
my god!
That was a bigger roll this
thanks.
time.
Yeah, it was.
That was a lot of sixes.
Mm-hmm.
You dodge out of the way of 67 cold damage.
I sort of duck down into
Is
one of the
that-
eye sockets.
As Hilda, you feel a large wave of cold energy about 10 feet away from you. It's still
no.
pretty chilly, despite the fact it didn't touch you. As the entire side of the skull is permafrosted in an instant. As yeah.
Delightful.
Delon, you have watched as the Barbchins have initiated combat as they were born.
I thought we had a plan with the ambush, but okay, which one is more clearly in sight? The green one or the white one?
The white one at the moment.
Okay.
From your angle, because you're
The
still a
second
little
part
ways
of my
into the
plan
tree.
is now in motion. Make them use their breath weapon on me.
Okay. So from where I'm currently standing, which you said I'm off the map, they're about 130 feet, or have they gotten much closer?
They're much closer at this point.
Yeah, they're much.
They
You're
can.
with- you're
at
within
this
their
point, you're
sense
pretty
range.
sure that the white one can probably sense you where you are.
Okay.
However, the green one might not be able to. It's a little far away still.
Let's see. Let me read one thing real quick.
You get to read one thing real quick.
Fuck is the save on this?
I mean, it's only 2 words. They should be able to read it pretty quick.
What is the save on this?
It should say on the spell. What is it?
Yeah. If you roll the spell, it'll tell you
Sickening
the save.
Radiance.
Con save, I believe. Yep. Con save
Constitution saving
DC
throw.
17.
Okay.
Is that what you would like to do?
I am going to go ahead and with... Can I cast 2 spells in 1 turn?
Spell on a
Spell and a cantrip.
cantrip.
Yeah.
If your spell is a bonus action.
Okay. No, my spell is a bonus action, but it's not a cantrip. I was thinking Hex and then that. I cannot do that.
Hex isn't a bonus action?
The hex is a
Hex is a bonus action, but it's a spell, not a
Not a
cantrip.
cantrip.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just go with my initial plan. I'm gonna
Alright.
go ahead and since this thing is now within 120 feet of me, right? Or should I
no.
move up a little bit more?
You're not sure.
green
It's
one.
on the line. You
Okay,
could center
I
the
will-
point at 120 feet, and you're pretty sure the radius would still reach it.
I will move up 30 feet,
Right.
and then I'm going to
This is a
do my
30-foot
best to
radius, so-
cast it roughly about here so that it's entering the radius of it.
Alright.
Because it has to travel through there.
It's a 30-foot radius, so
That's pretty big.
if you wanted to cast it to where it was entering the radius, it would have to be like here, which I don't think you want to do.
There.
The radius would reach all the way up to here if you cast it directly on top of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'll work too. So
Okay.
that way if it tries to retreat, it's still within it as well. That works too.
Yep. All right.
Let's not cover the entrance and stick
it'll
near
make a,
radius.
go ahead and make a con save. Wow, they didn't give them proficiency in any saving throws. It makes it though.
Goddamn.
The fucking tree!
It's a fucking tree.
Yeah, I'm just surprised they didn't
Gotta
give them
shoot the
proficiency
cat
in a
again.
training throw or in a saving throw. So, yeah. So the area is still out in effect, but at the moment does not have.
It's
seems
gonna
to
be
not
crawling
take
through that
place.
shit for a while, so that's fine.
All right.
And that's my turn.
We'll move to this tree, which is going to take a 5-foot step. It's gonna
Roll a
roll a
D6.
con save. Roll a d6.
Recharge.
Yeah, I was going to.
I'm just reminding you because
Okay.
you sometimes forget.
It still made it.
Damn.
Did not recharge, and it's gonna throw a leaf. Wait, how far are you away now? 45 feet. Yeah. Disadvantage.
Miss. All those single hits have been hitting those, so I'm getting worried now.
I
I know these
mean,
fuckers hit hard.
you should be.
Oh, yeah, I
Jesus.
know they hit hard.
That's your turn.
And
Leafs
D8? What the
Leafs,
shit?
Leafs are no joke, man.
Yeah, wow, 10d8.
They're
Jeez.
fucking
Uh-huh.
dragon
Why are we
trees.
fighting something that could like two-shot me?
That's why I was gonna lead them away.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Look, we got bored.
Not enough murdering happening. We gotta.
Delg wanted to fight them as one of the Leafs pierces his armor, and he immediately regrets his decision.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We can totally take him. It's in my sternum.
So, it's your turn, Dusk. You
Oh,
are
my
35
bad.
feet off the map at the moment.
Okay.
Delon, you would have had to move up to about 5 feet off the map there. So,
Yeah, I'll move up my full 30 feet. I'll
Alright.
be 5 feet off the map,
you can you're 5 feet off the map there.
and I will cast where is it? Fireball, of course.
Which tree?
I think I can hit the poison tree.
You can hit both of them. It's up
Oh,
to you which-
okay.
It's
I'll do
150
that.
foot range, so you
Then,
can hit both of them.
Yeah, so I'll hit the ice tree then.
Throw out the
And,
ice tree. Ice tree
come
will make a
on.
saving throw. Where's the ice tree? There you go.
And I'll
Saving
add the
throw.
+5.
Holy shit!
Oh my god, what the hell? Okay.
It's a super tree.
What? The ice tree is too dexterous. But
Um,
I'll add +5 with the empowered evocation.
All right, sounds good. It makes it save somehow.
I must have just too
Roll a
far.
20 and a 19.
Yeah. What a tree.
Oh, that's a low roll too.
Yeah, it was bad damage.
So 5 on top of that, so 15.
30.
Yep. I was just because
It's
you
not-
do the damage before the half, so
It's
you'd
not
actually get one
vulnerable
more.
to fire.
you'd
It's
actually-
a fucking tree.
You get one
Ice
extra.
tree.
Yeah, but it's a dragon tree, so it's not vulnerable to fire. Luckily, it's not immune to fire because it could be.
I'll turn it into a water tree in a minute.
Yep, you slam the tree with a fireball. It takes 15 points of damage.
It has 5,000 health points remaining.
And that's my turn.
There's a lot of hit points remaining. Zach, your turn.
I'll shoot the white one.
All right, shoot
How
the one
close
that's
is it
closer
to
to
me right
you.
now?
25 feet away from you.
Oh, yeah. I should probably move. But I'm gonna shoot it first.
Sure.
14.
That will.
I'm gonna use a luck roll on that
Alright.
one.
Yeah, go ahead. That would have missed.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely missed. Go ahead.
I'll take the 14. I'll take the 14. God damn it. All right.
You sure you don't want the one?
No, I will not. No. I'm
Something
gonna move.
amazing could happen.
All right,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
start. Run.
You shoot your
down,
bow
like-
as it flies off, like just between the branches somehow. This tree is very nimble.
I'm pretty sure they're both still focused on me, right?
Give me an insight check
Sure.
on trees.
Insight check on trees. 13.
It's really hard to read a tree, man.
I'm not gonna leave you alone.
They're not gonna leave me alone at all. How tall is the skull again? 15 feet, you said?
Yeah, 15 feet up to the apex.
All right, so I'll use my dash. My normal movement should get me down the skull, and then
It's like sloped though, so like
Alright.
it's not. It's like it's 15 feet. It's 15 feet to get off the skull still.
all right. Well,
It's like running
that's-
down an incline. So that would be
Okay,
30
okay.
feet.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go over here.
Right.
Then stick out my tongue at them.
Alright. You stuck out your tongue at them.
It's a very small tongue.
You are
With
not
a
sure.
Very small baby
You
tongue.
are not sure what their face is doing.
Is my head still a baby?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay.
It'll be that way for 3 minutes, so it'll be a while.
Okay. Awesome.
About right
Yo,
here.
it's your turn. Hilda's made it across the gap. What would you like to do?
Okay. So Delg is going to
Also, you are noticing
swiftly.
as you are getting this close as well. You are noticing every single time those leaves get chucked, they are denting this skull. This skull is pretty damn thick, and you know how strong skulls are just being a cleric. It's pretty
Yep.
damn ridiculous what they're doing right
Especially one that specializes in smashy hammers. I know all about tolerance of the skull.
now. Yeah.
This was the skull of the goddess.
So, okay. This is 15 feet. Can I, with just my movement, get up here and then kind of like use the run up to go across here, or will that take my movement and my action?
That's just your movement. Run up and jump
Okay.
is just your movement.
I'm gonna do that.
Give me an athletics check.
I will athletics.
Just to not roll a 1. There you go. You're good.
All right.
Easy enough.
Now
So
that I'm
close.
here, you're 40 feet away, and this guy, he's all the way over there. Who cares? What's he gonna do?
There's a large death bubble around him as well from the sickening radiance.
Nice. Okay,
I'm about to see if
so
I can make that bad for him.
They can change to actual battle music. This is kind of like half battle music.
It's the planning for battle music.
I mean, it wasn't really a battle until now, so
Yeah.
The dwarves got bored.
I'm going to chuck a level 3 guiding bolt at this guy.
Do it.
Guiding bolt.
Believe.
21 will hit.
Hey. Thing called build.
Whoa!
Hey, at level 3,
Oh my god, you actually hit it.
nice.
20 fun damages.
Woo!
22 damages. I can't math.
22 damage.
All the damages.
You throw your guiding bolts into it as it lights up like the beacon that it can be.
Yes.
The white tree glows even brighter.
That's my turn.
Hilda.
And it's ice too, so it's like super reflective.
Hilda's gonna look at Delg and be like, am I gonna go up and thwack that thing? Delg?
I mean, that seems like your purview. Come on, just look at that tree. It's making fun of you. Aren't you mad at it?
It's shinier than you are.
Alright, she's gonna go into rage and relentless rage. And she's gonna. Oh, how far is she?
You're fine. You can make it around.
Shit, you can actually make that.
Yeah, you can skirt around pretty easily. It's like
Alright,
30.
alright.
You can get like. You
Yeah,
can,
you can get.
I would say you can make it there with a jump.
Okay, I'll do it with a jump. I'll go right here and I'll do it with a jump.
Give me your athletics check with advantage.
Okay.
'Cause now you're angry.
Yeah, you're fine. You leap across the
A
leap
leaping
across.
strike.
Kind of. You actually use your momentum, and you realize you carried so much momentum that you just take your strike to actually slow yourself down as you slam your axe into your tree, stopping you where you are. Go ahead, make an attack.
Alright. So I have a question, OOC. So
Yes.
I have this dragon damage on here. Does
Mhm.
that apply as well?
It will apply to the tree.
Oh.
Ooh.
They
my
do have
God.
aspects to the tree.
A dragon slaying axe to fell a dragon tree. It's perfect.
Can I also? Well, no, I can't use the radiant or the flaring unless I crit, right?
No, you can use that whenever.
Okay, I'm also going to use
A lumberjack.
the radiant breath as
Dragon
well.
trees
All
to
right.
fell to
Go
death.
ahead and roll it.
Okay, I hope I roll this right because I have never rolled this before. Alright, so come on, Daisy.
23 will hit.
Come,
You got this.
radiant breath, dragon damage, and then the actual damage.
Yep.
God damn.
All of that.
What is?
And you didn't
what
even
is
have to
these
do reckless
dex
to get
checks?
advantage.
It's a flat D20. How is that possible that it keeps dodging this?
I mean,
Half
for
damage
dexterity-
somehow for the-
dexterity, it should have a disadvantage. It's fucking rooted.
It's a flat check.
I
Like
tell you, this tree is dexterous as hell.
it's.
You know-
Caboose has activated his super hacks at some point. I don't know.
You know what
how.
I think it is? Hilda hit the thing so hard with her axe that she
So-
accidentally knocked it over.
So, it's a oh, +2 because I added the rage damage onto the radiant breath, which you don't add.
No, I
So,
know.
that will be 21 half to 10 plus 17 plus the 11, so solid 28 points of damage still though.
That's hit one.
Yep.
Now go for the
I'm
second.
gonna hit it again,
Do it again.
but this time I'm going to use. Can I use radiant breath again, or because
No,
I used
it's
it
once per long rest.
and
You can
I
use
can't
one of the two
the-
abilities, or no, sorry,
Okay,
you can use
all right.
each ability once per long rest.
All right.
So you
I don't
still
know what the
have
other
the
one
you still
does.
have the other one. It has a chance of blinding the target.
Fuck it. There we go.
All right. Con save. Fails its con save.
And then
Oh wow.
Yeah, finally.
They have blind sight.
It won't affect it, but it did fail its con save. So 19. Go ahead and roll the dragon damage as well. Oh, you did 11. So 19 plus 11. Nice solid 30 points of damage as you slash into the tree. As the tree has very, very shiny now. Actually, never mind. You're doing that reckless anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're good. Dragon Tyrie's turn. He's
Uh-oh.
gonna slam down on you. That is. Oh, wait, no, sorry. It needs to roll a d6 first.
No, it doesn't.
All right,
That's
it's gonna
fine.
slam down on you. It will be with
I can
advantage
take
because
it.
you attacked recklessly. It misses though.
it misses. I dodge it.
Nice job,
It'll
Hilda.
stay still at this point. Delon, your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna keep my focus on the one that I put the radiant bad shit on, and I'm gonna hex it.
All right.
Jesus
How
Christ,
was the
what's
distance on Hex? 90 feet.
Oh shit, that's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd have to move a little bit closer, but you can do that.
Yeah, 90 feet. So I will move close enough to go ahead and be able to get in hexen range.
Yeah, you can move up to here and be 90 feet away. So
So that is, am I on the map or am I still 5 feet out of it?
15 feet. You have to move 15 feet to
Okay.
get there.
Perfect. Then I can duck back for cover. So yeah, I'm hexing it. I'm giving it Constitution deficit for reasons.
All right. It's usually a green circle, so we'll just leave it the way it is.
That's fine. And then I'm just gonna, you know,
Go ahead and Eldritch Blast.
and
Hit.
three.
Miss, and go ahead and
Confirm.
you confirmed on the confirmed on the fail. 2 of them do hit, and roll me a d200.
I am rolling a luck for that. Can I? Is it too late?
Your luck would be a 12.
Say again?
Your luck would be a 12, so you wouldn't get the failure then. Oh, wait, no, that was your third. Yeah, I guess you could. You could roll a luck to not have the nat 20 if you or nat 1 if you want to. Go ahead.
And so the roll stays the same, and just not getting the
No,
the nat.
no.
No.
You would re-roll. You'd re-roll.
Okay.
So you're re-rolling the second
I'm keeping
attack.
the 23.
Yep. So
Yep.
3 of them hit.
Okay.
You can use another luck
Nice.
point if you want to change or attempt to redo the fourth attack or third attack if you want to. It's up to you.
I will try.
Okay.
And I'll save my last one for the oopsie.
Okay. 14 still misses.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
3 hit.
So that's 1, 2, 3. Really? I rolled 5s each fucking time?
Wow.
Nice.
Consistency.
Alright.
That's pretty rare, actually. That's really rare.
Roll another 2. Oh, you fucked it up. You fucked it up. It should have been perfect.
Wow.
So that's still
40 points of
40
damage.
damage.
I would have been super impressed if that all
And
lined
then I
up.
will use my remaining movement to duck behind this little rocky covering and tree.
Sure, you can do that. Bring us to the Dragon Leaf Tree, who is going to make a con save at disadvantage.
Goddamn right he
Fails
is.
it.
Oh, nice.
So that is cool.
So he will take. Go ahead and roll the damage for it.
30.
30 points of damage. As he starts emitting light, he takes
And
damage.
is exhausted.
Is not affected by the exhaustion.
Aw, lame.
It's immune to exhaustion, so it will move 5 feet
Bullshit.
forward. And we'll roll a d6. Let's not get its ability back.
Now both trees are
Um,
extra glowy.
Let's see. It knows about all the targets in the area, and Delg is the only one it can see, because Hilda is on the other side of the skull. So it is going to throw a leaf at Delg at disadvantage.
Oh, I just realized I made a mistake. Hex is concentration, but so is sickening radiance. So I
Opposite radius.
would have to not cast hex.
Okay.
So that'd be minus
10 dead.
whatever.
It still
Yeah,
failed to
10.
save anyways, so.
It still failed the save, so it's just 10
Plus-
less damage.
plus 10 to the yeah. Cool. As it throws the leaf at Delg and clinks against his armor. It clinks against your armor, Delg, but it still feels pretty solid. Dusk, your turn.
I will. Oh yeah, I'm still 5 feet.
I still did 60 damage to it, so I'm totally fine with that.
I'll run up 20 feet or 25 feet since I was 5 off the map, and I'll cast Storm Sphere on this tree.
All right, go ahead and cast Storm Spear.
So it has to do a Strength saving check, and for the bludgeoning damage portion, I guess. Sorry, just that's for the bludgeoning portion, and then for the bonus lightning damage, that.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that hits right.
Yes, it does.
For 17 lightning. Since it's a 20-foot sphere, I'll put it on the opposite side of it.
Okay, so just
you
make
have
it safe.
advantage if it's in the sphere.
Oh, I do? Oh, okay.
No. Go ahead and roll
just
again.
Sure. Oh,
Yeah,
definitely
we'll
don't
take
want
a
that.
23.
I don't want that one.
Is the bludgeoning damage halved?
Let
No.
me-
So it takes no bludgeoning damage. Because it
Okay.
says or takes damage if it fails to save. So no bludgeoning damage. But it does take the 17 damage from the lightning.
Lightning. Cool. It's ice. It should have.
Does not have a bigger effect.
Damn it.
Uh,
I was curious. That was a science move.
haven't you played Pokemon? Lightning isn't super effective against ice. Only water. Because crystalline structure is different.
Oh no. I'm pretty sure lightning works.
It's effective, but it's not double damage.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Well,
It's fine.
it's been a while. It's been a while.
It still hits. So
And I guess it has disadvantage on wisdom, just on a side note.
I think it's disadvantage on perception checks.
Yeah. Wisdom perception. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Yep. You're good. Snick, your turn.
Oh,
There's
the
a-
white one.
There is a swirling sphere of air.
Oh, do I have a disadvantage on it?
I put it on the opposite side, so like half of it would be seen.
Yeah, you're good. You can
Alright.
still see it.
You know what? It's-
With
Yeah,
your
I'll just
baby
put it-
eyes.
I'll blink it with my baby eyes. Oh, that's a natural one.
It is a
Why is it
natural one.
Because
Yeah,
I
it's
rolled
a-
the wrong one.
It's
I rolled
okay.
assassinate, but
Roll. Go ahead and roll again.
I'm debating whether or not to use another fucking luck point on this thing, but nah, fuck it.
Alright, the roll you're confirmed.
15. Do I
Alright,
confirm?
You do not confirm.
Thank you. No more
But-
baby bits.
Devastating.
Anything else you want to do? You
That
still
would
have your
have just
movement.
been perfect if I kept rolling shit. No, I'm good.
Yeah. Slowly.
Your baby
slowly.
form,
What do we do with a
your
goblin
baby form
baby?
has affected you.
Yep.
To be fair, baby did affect Hilda, or it did affect Amelia a lot.
Oh yeah.
No, get her.
All right.
Let's give our caster the intelligence score of 1. It's fine.
So I think Delg feels like Hilda's got this under control up here. So he's
After
going
seeing what the
to
leaves did to the skull.
he's gonna start moving in this direction toward the other tree.
Sure, you can do that.
But that tree plinked me, damn it!
Okay. You are currently still outside the range of sickening radiance as well. Just be aware that that is there.
Okay. And then
Look in the door.
I will look in the door.
Looking inside the door, you let me go ahead and reveal partially what you see actually, because I can adjust that on the map. Front.
Fancy.
Wait, no. Back? There we go. So, what you see is you see a pool of water on the other side. It seems to be reddish in color, surrounded by golden laid stones. The gold is not replicated on the map, but there's golden laid stones there.
Okay.
All right, so it looks like some sort of a ritual site.
Possibly.
Was this now? This was where the we were picking up the celestial.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a powerful celestial presence coming from here. And you can definitely sense that there is definitely celestial feelings coming from where you're currently standing.
Hello, celestial being.
That is what you pick up. What would you like to do?
You
You still have your action and your bonus action.
I think if I don't feel like I've got anything that lets me communicate with possibly incorporeal celestial being.
You have
Your
your
mind
words.
sense.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna go inside.
Have fun.
Good luck.
And
Inside the big skull.
I won't go in right now because I used all my movement. But I will.
You can get to right here if you would like to travel inwards, rather than
Del's going
along.
in.
What here?
Yeah, because
can I-
technically you would have had 5 feet of movement, so you could have moved up or diagonal 5 foot from there to there. So
I can still see that tree, right?
yeah, you can see portions of it
Alright.
enough to cast.
As is on his way into the skull, Delg's going to cast Flame Strike at the tree.
Sure.
Yeah, fuck that tree.
You cast Flame Strike. It's a dexterity saving throw, I believe. It fails its dexterity saving throw. So you deal
Nice.
decent chunk of 23 damage to it. It is quite in pain. It's a large.
It's not
flame
extra
strike
susceptible to
pierce.
fire, huh? Oh,
Nope,
well. I was
it is-
hoping,
it is-
with it being a tree.
The tree
I
is
can give myself
dragon
a
and
spell slot.
dragon in nature, so it is
All right,
basically basically a dragon that takes the form of a tree, for lack of a better term.
and then I guess Delg's just gonna be like,
Hey, are you in here, celestial being?
and just gonna try to make contact as bonus action.
Hilda, your turn.
All right, I am still trying to chip away at this tree.
Do it.
We need firewood.
Alright.
That'll hit.
Nice. Ooh.
For 28 total.
Alright, and then I'm gonna strike again. Actually, I meant to ask you this.
Yes.
Can I dual wield?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Alright,
Not
then
with
I'm gonna
great
continue.
weapons.
17 will hit. There's a feat that you could technically take that would allow you to, almost.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I couldn't remember what it was. Alright.
As you
One day you can. One day.
strike the tree
One
down.
day.
Exactly.
Yes.
To the hit points. As this tree, you watch as this tree starts to kind of slow its movement, as inside of this storm spirit's its leaves start to go dim with color, as the color fades from the tree as it starts to fall.
Alright. Then I'm gonna make my way to the other side to protect Delg from the other tree.
All right,
Make my way to the other side.
around 35 feet.
So I think I can get right about there.
Yep.
Alright, that'll be me.
All right. Delon, your turn.
I will go ahead and move 15 feet to peek out of cover. And
Sure.
then...
Shoot
No,
it.
just bleh. Jeez.
Alright, here we go again.
Go ahead and roll. You got 2 more. 2 of them hit. Are you gonna use your last lucky point?
I'm letting it happen.
Okay. Roll me a d200. think it was just meant to be at this point.
Now
Yep.
you're a baby.
77. Okay. You feel you feel as you release this eldritch blast, a bit of your strength was taken with it. As you feel like you could be, you could feel like you should you're susceptible to piercing damage for the remainder of the encounter. It won't really have an effect unless you know the leaf hits you.
Yeah,
I stab him.
just a 72 damage instead of 36.
There we go. I'm assuming only 2 hit it, right? So
Yeah.
22.
22 points of damage. That'll bring us to the dragon leaf's turn.
And then my movement back into cover.
Which it's a one-time thing for Sickening Radiance, right? Once it's affected, it can't be affected again.
I think the damage persists. Let me pull it up again.
Okay.
Bleh.
That's. Let's see.
The first time on its turn, and starts its turn. Let's see.
Or starts its turn. Yeah.
So yes, the damage.
Yeah, it
persists then.
persists. Yeah.
The damage.
Yeah, the effects
persists,
don't
but
persist, but the damage
DM
does.
can. I'm assuming the DM can roll the effects.
Oh,
To take double damage.
So it takes
is it double exhausted now?
no.
It doesn't
The
get
the
exhausted,
effects
it's
don't.
immune.
The effects don't
Oh.
persist. So it's just the damage. So like once it's
Alright.
lit and once it's exhausted, it's a one-time thing. But
Managed to spell.
yep.
It
But
can be, yeah.
the
If
damage-
I'm
the
able
damage
to not
keeps
hit my
going.
allies with it.
that'll bring us to its turn. It's gonna roll a d6.
So that did 22 to it.
D6. It does not recharge its breath weapon. As it is going to continue this way.
Did 44 damage.
Seeing
Now someone can steal
Hilda?
the kill.
how close is Hilda to it. Nope. It's gonna throw it at Doug. Doug, what's your AC?
It's 22 at least.
AC
20.
is
22.
22.
Okay.
Yep, 22.
So it has to crit to hit you because you have cover.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off.
Wow.
I'm not even mad.
what are these rolls today?
I don't know what's
Hilda,
going on.
This is the
Hilda, you watch
greatest rolls I've ever seen.
as this tree flings this leaf in this arc that just
Curves
goes.
the bullet.
You watch as this tree just gets curved and lands just perfectly in between Delg's helmet and armor, right into the neck.
Angelina?
As you, oh my god!
Oh, bye,
take-
Del.
Delg
Is he
is
take-
down.
No, you're not.
no.
It's 88 points of damage.
Oh, I have 2 HP left.
Oh,
I would have been down.
You take a razor leaf
Oh,
blade to the neck.
oh.
Oh,
Razor leaf to the neck. Oh.
I think Delg's just going to die as a free action.
Del
Holy
just ends it.
shit.
Ends the suffering.
Just cripples to
Oh.
the floor, clutching his
Dust,
throat.
your turn.
How
Wow.
damaged is this tree? How's
The
it looking?
tree, it's hard to tell. It has a lot of marks on it, but it's a tree.
Yeah,
hard to-
alright, fair enough.
Hard to really tell the healthiness of it.
I just throw a firebolt at it. Hopefully,
Alright, that'll hit. For 14
And
points of damage.
I'll add 5 to that with the invocation.
So -5.
And how big is this gap again?
Just over 5 feet.
It's 10 feet ish.
I'll
10 feet,
run
10
it.
feet to 10. It's 10 feet for solid surfaces, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if you get a heading start or a running head start, it's not that big of a challenge for you.
Sure, I'll just jump over 20 feet.
All right, give me an athletics check.
What you
Yeah.
said about the wall.
Yeah. Athletics, yeah.
It has to crit to hit you. Instantly crits.
Oh.
You
Right?
have to crit fail to fall into the pit.
You're fine.
Okay, phew.
You slip a little bit, but you make it across.
Alright, that's good enough.
That fucking crit, man.
Yeah, that was like, woo!
I've rolled a lot of frickin' 20s today for these guys. Snack, your turn.
Tree was fucking 70 whatever.
Okay. I will shoot that.
Go ahead and shoot the tree. 23 will hit.
23. 6 points of piercing.
Alright.
I was half hoping.
Delk, your turn. As you recoil, pulling the leaf out of your neck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Delk, you okay?
The sickening radiance is still there, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I can't close into melee range with this thing.
The
Nope.
sickening radiance
It is
reaches
very
up
much
to like
friendly
right
fire.
here at the moment. So
Want to be hit by it.
You don't want to be hit by it.
here we'll do.
Actually, it'd just be the damage you have to worry about. You're immune to exhaustion.
Yeah.
Well, the damage is exactly what I'm worried about.
Even
Throw your head
minimum
up,
roll. Even the middle roll.
Sacrifice yourself to the sickening radiance.
Yes. Don't. It instantly triggers the moment you walk into it.
No, I know. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna friggin' do it. Delg is going to cast
No,
a
I'll look on the
level.
map.
Wait a second.
You're good. I'm just putting it down where it is.
I cast a level 3 guiding bolt earlier. I'm gonna cast a level 4 guiding bolt at the stupid tree.
Do it.
Man, you really could have used that immunity to crits.
The neck wound is affecting you, but it's still hit. Just barely. That is its AC.
Ooh.
For 30 points of damage
Nice.
as the
Oh,
tree
wow.
is now aglow.
You almost hit max for that
It
radiant.
is extra glowy now.
All right. If I retreat further into the skull, will the tree no longer be able to see me?
Yes, you'll have a solid line of sight against the tree.
He's gonna go further into the skull, and he's gonna bleed about it for a while.
Okay.
Del, how's
As you enter the tree further, or as you enter the skull further, you are overwhelmed with the sense of a celestial being here.
I just think it was that he's gonna say he triggered a trap.
It's in the blood
You
water,
triggered
isn't
a
it?
trap. Roll me a
Del's
constitution
just saying
check.
to himself, "It's in the blood water. I can tell. I know. It's in the friggin' blood water."
That'll bring us to Hilda.
Okay, I am going to go. I'm gonna move. I assume 10 feet to here. 15 feet. And I'm going to throw one of my javelins.
All right.
Nice.
It'll be at normal. 27 will hit. Though. Wait, no, 30 feet. So never mind. It would have been an advantage. So that's fine. It's for 10 points of damage.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go in here. 5, 10, 15 feet, and I'm gonna go up to Delk, and I'm gonna, look at him, put my hands on his shoulders, and be like, "Are you okay?"
Delg will respond.
Like a blood vessel just
Messing
popped.
around. I can't heal you.
He's Delg is currently of the put the finger in the hole mode at the moment.
That
I've
hit
got
me to
a
one shot
necklace.
half the party.
You think a necklace will help? Okay, yeah, that's about it. That's all I got.
Go on, your turn.
This thing needs to die.
You have
You
to
don't
roll
wanna
a
take a
crit
hit from
against
it?
you.
And now it has a javelin stuck in it.
And 4.
Where's the
Actually,
wall?
Oh, 4
doesn't
hit.
it have-
How do you
One of-
how
I
do you
can
want
get
to do
advantage. Yeah.
that? It would have been a normal, anyways, because Hilda
Yeah.
used the advantage.
That's fair. Basically, it's just gonna slam the Eldritch Blast into its side, and
Well, roll
if I
damage just in
can-
case, but I don't think you can. No, never mind. It's +5 per time. Yeah, you're good.
He has minimum 20.
Yeah. minimum 20 damage. So yeah, you're good. How would you like to do this?
So, there's the 4 Eldritch Blast slamming into it and hopefully toppling it over to the side if I can.
Sure. You watch as the tree slamming into with these 4 blasts, where its branches swing wildly as it tumbles off the cliff into the cavern below. Snack, you watch as it slams into the water. Noticing the river's not very deep. As it slams into the river, it's most of the tree is still visible.
Okay.
As both of the trees are dead. And for the moment, we are out of combat.
Nice.
I take a look at
However-
the gap. I shake my head.
However, comma.
As you turn around, Delon, to look for another way, or to look to make your way around the other way, that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. I'm assuming we caused a ruckus.
Just a little bit.
You do notice that it seems like some of the trees are heading your direction. With
Is
everything
the
that had
telepathic
happened.
bond still up?
It is still up.
We might be having
Oh,
some
hey, how's it
happenings.
going in here? Got what the?
Oh, God, Delg, are you, I don't...
Yeah, he's not doing so well.
I
This
had
was
And
to-
I
not
don't
the
have any
plan.
potions, and I can't heal him. All I have is
I
water.
mean, I
This
gave
was
all of my
not the
potions to
plan.
everyone.
Delg is just going to.
Oh, wait. Hold. There's
Fumble.
something I did forget to do.
What's that?
Kill everyone.
I forgot to see if it confirmed
The
the
skull
crit.
falls, everyone dies.
Forgot to confirm the crit for the leaves.
Oh god.
It doesn't
Oh,
confirm.
The leaves crit.
You're good. Never mind.
damn
Carry
it.
on.
Your head
Okay.
shrinks to the size of a baby. It gets cut off by the leaf.
Alright, so Delg is going to.
88 points of damage.
I know. What the French toast? Caboose? Jesus.
Was this the divine intervention you were hoping for?
How am I supposed to experience my power fantasies this way? Delg's gonna cast Force level Cure Wounds on himself.
Sure, you can do that.
Good.
You can take
So-
a rest if you need, Delg.
As you are all in here now at this point, anyone who enters the threshold does feel a strong presence in this area.
Can I enter?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
As the majority of this presence you feel appears to be coming from the pool.
Delg coughs a little bit of the blood out of his throat after it knits shut and goes, it's in the blood water, whatever it is. It's down there.
Delk, give me a religion check.
Delg will give a religion check. He's a very religious man. He's good at religion.
you're the only cleric, so in the best, you have no idea why
You're
this
the
is
best
the way
at
it
religion,
is.
because no one else is bad.
You know
I'm gonna
what?
try.
Just for reference, Dusk and Delani can give me a religion check as well.
No, I know
Never.
nothing about religion.
I know everything about this. Hold on, let me tell you a story, okay?
I
So-
I
love
read this in a
that.
book once.
Delon, you actually do know this information because Sothiath is the death spot of a lot of gods, as there was a lot of conflict that happened here. Most goddesses and gods, after they perish, do leave residual effects on the surrounding environment upon their death. You believe that this is what this is. The powerful celestial presence that you are sensing is most likely this pool. Looking at it, however, it does appear to be corrupted slightly. You imagine by most likely the land that's surrounding it at the moment. This water normally would be pure, as this was a celestial being.
Like, pure but still red, or is it red because it's corrupted?
It's red because it's corrupted, you're pretty sure.
Fair enough. I'll take a moment, put my hand on the edge of it here, unlike the gold inlay.
Okay.
Don't suppose there's any bit of you left, Lady Eldath? Hello?
Get no response.
What's wrong with it?
Pretty much the same thing that's wrong with the rest of this area.
Marking trees?
corruption, walking trees, bad shit everywhere. Also, we're having company soon, so whatever we're doing, we might want to hurry up.
No. Can you purify the water?
Well, I mean, I have purified food and drink.
You can certainly try.
I also have remove curse.
I have thunder
You can
step.
certainly try.
Is there images inlaid in gold on the side?
Yes. As you
I can see pictures.
as you can see pictures. If any of other than Delon, do any of you read Celestial?
I don't read
No.
spells. Oh, right.
Yeah, you
I
have
read
you
everything.
can read everything. So
That's right. It's been a minute.
Nope, definitely not celestial
Okay.
here.
I can if I use comprehend languages, but I would have to ritual it.
yeah, Delon, across the inlay of this, it reads with the last resting place of Eldath, the lady of the forest. Here lies the key to youth.
Oh, I'm running up.
I'm not saying this out loud. Like, I'm just going to say this is the last resting place of Eldath. It's what we figured before.
How do you purify this?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a religious person. I just read things.
I mean, if the corruption is bleeding in from the surrounding landscape, then the only way to really purify this is to remove the initial source of the corruption. Unless, of
Yes.
course, corrupting this was the cause of the corruption in the land.
You can also remove the water and then purify it without being influenced by the corruption.
Sure, drink it all.
Okay.
By the way, I will
I'll take a
say,
sip.
Don't do
I
it.
have not
take a
stated
sip?
that it's...
No, don't do it.
I'm gonna actually cast Intellect Fortress on myself,
Sure.
and I'll take a drink.
All right.
instantly
I
dead.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Did you not have advantage
Reds,
on?
you say?
I need you to roll a d20. All right. So,
What have I done, guys?
as you
Like
take a
chaos.
sip, you feel invigorated incredibly from whatever this pool is.
Cool.
Whatever this pool is has a bountiful plenty of life in it. As it gives off a lot of energy. As if you had damage, you would heal. However, since you have no damage, you feel no effect that way. But, you feel the texture of your skin and your body strengthen some from its former form. As, I will PM you the effect real quick.
You now have to answer.
I don't want any of that. I'm only 8. I can't revert back.
And that is permanent.
Oh, okay. Understood. I'll just turn to this. I like. It's not too bad. Tasted pretty good.
You look funny.
It tasted initially very strong of iron. However,
It's
once you
okay.
got through the iron taste, it tasted like the most delicious water you've ever tasted. Just kind of like this weird iron filter that
Yeah,
it goes
At
through.
first I'm like, eh, and then I'm like, not too bad.
Where's your crow's
Inside
feet
check.
gone?
And I feel good. I feel good. Trust me.
Also, give me a D7.
It's how many days you have left to live.
Does anyone have an empty water skin?
You also
Yes.
have 4 years subtracted from your
I'll
age.
give you my empty water skin.
Oh,
I
one
have
of
3
that.
actually. Do you want all 3?
That could be a permanent, baby.
All right, so Delg's gonna take the 3 empty water skins from Hilda,
Mhm.
All right.
and he's gonna try to fill them up from the pool,
Okay.
and then he's gonna purify the contents of the water skin.
All right.
With purify food and drink. See what happens.
Okay. Give me a flat wisdom check for that.
1 flat wisdom check coming right up.
All right. You cast the spell, and it definitely takes effect on the basins. However, they still retain their red colorization,
Even in the water skins.
even in the water skins. You have a feeling that it could have worked. However, it seemed like a skill check situation, for lack of a better term. It seemed like you didn't purify it properly, whereas normally it's very easy to purify water in this form. Because this is a magical essence, it seems like it would have taken a little bit more focus to remove this essence from it, as it is ingrained in the water pretty thoroughly.
Is it something I could give another shot at if I burn maybe a higher level spell slot for it?
You could burn the same level spell slot and try again. It's something that you'd probably have to get the feel for, as this is something that is outside the realm of the normal spell.
I think I could purify this, but it might take a couple of tries.
Upon him saying that, I'm gonna run out to the door just to do a perception check of how close those things are.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
I'll climb up through the eye socket.
Yeah, you can do that. Climb up the wall and climb up to the eye socket.
Yeah.
Looking out, go ahead and give me a perception check as well, Snack. You can see the trees are moving towards you.
Oh.
However, something seems to be impeding their progress forward. It seems like there's something shimmering about 120 feet away from you guys.
Do I see that, or is
You
that
both
Snack?
see that.
Oh,
What's that? What is it?
I can't tell.
Snack, you
but
can see a slight shimmering in a sphere about 120 feet around you.
Like all around us, or just in that area?
Completely around you. Like
Okay.
from center point from the skull.
Do you see this,
Snack
Snack?
has no. I have an idea, but Snack has no idea what's going on.
What do you mean, what's going on? What's happening?
There's
What's
some
wrong?
sort of shimmer around us.
Delg will go take a look too.
Like it's like
You see
when
a
I'll cast Circle of Death, but the opposite.
it's like it's a shimmering energy that you can see just barely as is pointed out to you around, and it seems that the canopies seem to not be able to pass through whatever this situation is.
You see that over there, Snack? Are they trying to get in?
I think so. Do you want me to go look?
Maybe. I don't know if they.
Yeah,
okay.
I stealth before I sprint off, so he can't even see me.
I'm trying to decide. I'm like, and by
I'll
that
do
time,
the
you're
Batman
right.
thing. 31.
All right. Hold. Let me delete.
You want me to go?
So,
Like by the first.
sickening radiance is gone. I should probably clarify that as well.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
you
yeah,
you go
Sword
dashing
Series.
off, really quickly arriving at the wall. It seems to be some sort of protective magic, as they're striking out at this wall, slamming against it, as they are not allowed in. You make a
You know
baby
what?
face
Little
at them.
baby face.
I haven't used it yet today. Delg's gonna try to
Find intervention?
He's gonna pray. He's gonna pray, cheer, for help to
Before
purify
he
this.
does that,
What?
are there any obvious symbols, like what her symbol would be? Like, within arm's reach and not, like, over the pool?
Sick. Because her symbol would be carved in there, but I need to double check what it is. I believe it's a tree. You
That
do
sounds
see a a symbol that is carved into the stone, kind of above, along the precipice of the skull, above the pool. That is a waterfall that seems to be plunging into a pool of water.
Now, into the pool itself, is it just a standing pool, or in the back of it, is it running out of it?
It looks like it appears to be running out of it.
Okay.
So it
As
obviously
looking at
is
it,
coming from somewhere.
looking at it from this point, this appears to be the source for all of the water outside, as it appears to be flowing out of this point down into channels and outside.
As I see Del getting ready to pray, I will take out the 2 platinum pieces I have left, as well as 10 extra gold. Not throw them, but just kind of drop them directly in the water, just against the wall.
You can do
And
that.
I will join him in prayer, but directing it towards any remnant Eldeth might have left, because I understand she's dead.
Mhm.
So this is just me saying thank you.
Sure. Give me a divine intervention roll.
All right.
Guys,
Ready
it's
for
safe.
this? This
Guys,
is the big
it's
one.
safe. The
Oh.
water's safe.
11 or
This is
lower.
the big one.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, come on. There we go. Typing is hard. Nope.
Okay.
Not today.
Oh.
You feel with this connection, however, it seems to get no answer from either god. However, what you do notice is that Salon, upon the tossing of coin, you do notice a slight shimmer to the water. But it goes away quickly. As if there is a presence that's here, but it seems to be inside the water itself. And you're not
How deep
sure
is it?
if it is a residual energy or what entirely the situation is. The pool itself, to the basin at it right here before it leads into the channels that lead outside, is only about 5 feet deep.
Can I reach into it?
If you would like to, yes.
Just reaching my arm into it?
Yep. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm so good at those.
All right. Give me 1 second. I need to track stuff as well. 'cause-
I'm not imbibing, to be clear.
No, you're good.
I'm just
This is I'm tracking this for a different reason.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a d20. Because you don't just have to drink the water.
Alright.
Touching the water has the same effect. All right.
Oh, it's what happened to me?
Yep.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
1 second. Let me pull this up because I will have another thing for you to roll shortly.
No, sure, it's all right for all of you that are hundreds of years old.
I'm not
Alright.
hundreds of years old.
Go ahead and roll me a d7 as well.
I'm only 23.
And
See how long that
Not
lasts.
anymore.
Nope, yeah, not.
go ahead
not
and roll me a d4 as well.
Alright.
So d7 and a d4. All right.
Snake twos.
Doug, are you imbibing?
So,
Mm,
you don't change appearance-wise at all. But your age for the aspect of your body goes down by 2 years.
So I'm now technically 21.
Yes.
See,
However,
the
your
water's
body
good, right?
your body does not change. However, the form of Dusk did visually change a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just much younger and toiter.
And as
Toy-
well as
Toiga.
for your random effect,
Ooh, good.
Fucking throwing a bone all over again.
you you gain something.
You have an STD.
There you go. You gain that feature to your character. The irony of what class that or what race that is from is amusing to me. But it's
Alright.
fine.
Did I just put that
Screw
in my
it.
features?
Put that in your
Delg will
features.
take a drink.
You do watch.
Oh, now everyone wants to
You
drink.
do
huh?
watch as Delon, your fangs that normally tieflings have,
Mhm.
after drinking, elongate a little bit and kind of grow in girth a little bit.
Like Tusky or just like my canines?
It's a little bit more tusky. Just for
Delon?
just
Is it
for
like
your.
noticeable to the point where I get like a noticeable underbite?
It's not like an underbite level, no, but it's noticeable to you. It's very noticeable feeling wise. You can feel this change to your
I
body.
do that thing that you do after like a dentist appointment.
Yeah,
just,
you're like licking your
mouth
teeth,
open.
like trying to figure out what the hell's different. To you all, it's a little bit noticeable. Like you can see his teeth have changed a little bit, but it's a little odd.
Well, this is interesting.
You have orc teeth now.
No, I have tiefling teeth.
They do look a little bit different in texture to his teeth
I
the way
can't-
before.
I cast minor image to show him a reflection of what his face would look like now.
Your teeth look a little bit different.
Yeah, that's
Feel
what
a little bit different.
that's what you look
But,
like now.
my jaw doesn't change. There's nothing like it. They're just
No.
like I can feel them bigger in my mouth.
It's just that
Nothing
it's
is physically changed
the
outward.
slightest form of change.
Okay. Interesting.
It's safe, right?
No,
No, it's
you
not
said you
safe.
drank. Do you proceed to drink?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Down the hatch,
All right.
snack.
All right.
Snack's not drinking.
Snake's nowhere near you guys. He's
You
he's
heal-
gone.
You immediately heal 70 hit points.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. That's healing.
Yep, it casts heal. Has the effect of heal. Go ahead and give me a d20. Start there.
All right.
I really wish I can use gaseous form.
Lucky 13.
All right. Roll a 2d6. All right. Permanently increase yourself 9 hit points.
Nice.
I think I got the better. What do you think, Caboose? Did I get the better option?
There's a technically no. I know what the best option is.
What'd you get? I'll tell you what I got. I don't care.
So
I'll take a 9 HP increase
Go ahead and
any
give
day.
me a d7 as well for the years you gained on your life.
Difference between this and the throne of bone is this is a good god.
Well, and this has, it still has, con save still has an effect on it.
Oh yeah.
All right, you watch as Delg ages down 4 years as well.
He's only 176 now.
Has significantly less effect on Delg than it did on the human.
Yeah. Like, Doug, are you sure it worked on you?
Like there might be like one less wrinkle on your nutsack.
Snack, you
Why
would
are you
have
looking
time.
that closely at
You
my
would have
nutsack?
time.
Like, wait, how do you know that?
You would have time through all of this to make your way back as well.
Oh no,
I would
I'm
say-
staying there and watching.
All right.
Just making sure this
You're watching as they're
force
just
field doesn't
slamming
drop.
against the slamming against the wall. Yeah.
Yep.
Just making faces.
Yep, pretty much. Baby faces until the 3 minutes are up and then
What do you guys want to do?
I'm also going to imbibe
Right. Go ahead and-
because I saw Doug do it and he
Give me a-
looks just fine.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Just waiting
It's
for
not
someone to
nothing
fail
to do
this.
with
I know. If she does good, I might jump into the pool.
All right,
Oh,
Hilda. Something hits you a little bit differently
Mhm.
I get seasick.
as you
and we're not
watch
at sea.
as Hilda curls over in mass amounts of pain
Oh,
Hilda!
no.
as you
Oh,
immediately
no.
take 45 points of damage.
oh,
Oh, I'm fine.
Ma-
As well as go ahead and roll me a 1d4 minus 1.
All right, hold on, because I don't know how to do that, and I've got to calculate real quick. Hold on.
You're good.
35 minus 45.
Slash
I'm
R space
fine.
1d4 minus 1.
All right, hold on. All right, slash R D4
Minus 1.
space minus 1. Okay, just minus 1.
Yep, just minus 1 is one command.
Okay.
All right. You also suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know where that goes, by the way, because I've never done exhaustion.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and add the tracker to your character sheet for exhaustion.
I've never had exhaustion.
you don't ever want exhaustion.
Exhaustion
Exhaustion is not
on
Thanks
good.
to you.
up 1 level. So you
Even-
have
I think it-
disadvantage on all ability checks now.
Oh, wonderful.
Can I
All right.
just grab a
as
a-
well
I-
as
sorry,
as well
go ahead.
as give me a d20.
Okay. D20 is easy. Oh
Yikes!
no.
right.
Yikes!
You're rolling on the corruption table now.
Oh
You watch or you feel something about your body change
no. No, no.
You have a fourth nipple.
as you lose your dwarven resilience.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no. I hope this wears off.
It is a permanent change to your character.
Oh no.
Nope.
That's the poison thing, right?
That's everything that happens though. Luckily you don't gain years.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I was only like 80 something anyway.
It can go really wrong. So
Oh yeah, Metal DM knows that.
that
Alright.
is everything that happens though.
Okay.
As you watch a
Alright.
visible change to Hilda, as you watch as her body gets stricken with necrotic energy for a moment before
Oh, God.
breathing heavy, she looks like whatever she drank took a toll on her.
Okay.
Hilda, you okay?
Fuck. No. I feel like
I
crap.
told you it wasn't safe. I specifically put my arm to not drink it, but apparently that's not all you need.
Everybody else is fine. I think I'm gonna go puke in the corner. Blech.
There's one other effect
I
as
specifically said it wasn't safe. Granted, by the time I did say that, you were already dipping your face into it.
well. Diamond, you also do gain one other effect.
Uh-oh. What do I roll?
You gain that.
Really?
Mhm.
For saves?
No, that's for proficiency and skill wise. Skill that connects to it. I'll double check your character sheet. Let me see.
So anything that is that, I just put a check mark on?
No, you have intimidation, not int.
Oh, that's
Yep.
intimidation, not intelligence.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. That makes more sense.
Okay.
I want the intelligent.
Sorry, I should have typed it out. I just didn't want to type out
Oh,
intimidation.
good. That actually could help me. It's a +9 now, by the way. People don't think it, but the scrawny half-demon man can be quite terrifying when he wants to be.
So, this is what happens. What do you guys do? As you watch as Hilda curls over, as corruption in this water definitely took an effect.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna try to purify this again. Oh man.
Wait, before you do, can I have an empty water skin from when I poured out the water for that tree.
Wait for him to try.
I've got 3 skins of this.
Yeah, this stuff has been good to me, okay? Just because it didn't do good for
Listen,
as good as for you guys.
How
Wait
much?
for him to
How much
try.
per 5-foot radius centered? I would say for this, the most you could do is 3 jugs, or the 3 water skins, because again, you're purifying something. This is a different than the normal spell.
Well, that was my original intention anyway. Was just to
Yeah.
purify the.
Yeah, because it is magical effects, so this is a little bit different. So I would say the max you could do is 3 water skins at a time.
Okay.
I'll take one water
Actually-
skin full.
Honestly, probably 1 at a time. Now that I'm thinking about it, you could
Okay,
probably only
so-
purify 1 at a time. So
I'm gonna dump out 2 of the water skins and purify the remaining one.
I mean, you can leave it in there. That's up to you.
No, I don't want to get them mixed up.
when you're sipping it later on, just oh shit.
Oh, this was a mistake.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a wisdom check.
1 wisdom check coming right up.
All right.
Ugh.
Same
Can I
thing.
give
on.
him guidance? Is what I wanted to do.
Sure.
Roll a d4, buddy.
You can add a d4 to it.
Probably gonna be a 1.
14.
Still seems to have no effect.
Mm.
Whatever this
Well,
curse
we'll figure
is,
this out later.
whatever this,
Yeah.
whatever the
Yeah.
curse or effect they have that this water has on it is, even in this small basin, is significantly stronger than what you can do at the moment with that.
Yeah, like I said, I'll fill 1 water skin, but
Okay.
what do I call it? Is it just corrupted water?
Call it water of Eldath, I think is the best thing for me to remember it with.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not gonna be greedy, and I'm just going to clap my hands again.
This
Say
is
thank
so
you.
different than what my character would have done.
Like, you would have how much of this something can I take with me?
No, my character would have drank like 4 or 5 times.
I want to drink more, but I'm kind of scared now after seeing Hilda.
It is up to you.
She
Well,
sat on the throne of bone 3 times.
yeah, I heard about that.
The only reason she stopped was because the 3rd time nothing happened. And she was like, oh, I guess it's done.
Yep.
A quick question, Caboose. So I am the homebrewed, aged variant of human. What's the limit that I can be before I have to
So
before I lose the stat
the-
bonus?
the way this age limit works is it basically extends your life. So it has an effect if you have aged past the age of adulthood, but it can only age you down to adulthood. For
Oh,
your
okay, okay.
situation, I would say it can only age you down to being elderly. So you
Okay.
would look like a healthy elderly person, but basically what it actually does is add years onto the end of your life, not add it on to
Right,
the-
right.
Does
Where
not
you currently are.
de-age you, it extends your lifespan.
Yeah.
Right,
It
right.
extends your
Okay, okay.
lifespan and makes you look younger just because of the fact of it. But it doesn't actually
It's kind of like the
age you
alchemy
anyways.
wizard's philosopher's stone.
similar.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually de-age you, it just extends your life.
You know what? I'll fill the water skin and then take another sip. Why not? Just one more time.
Sure. Good.
Make
Give
a
me a
mental
Constitution
note.
saving throw.
Next time I'm gonna fill all my water skins with rum.
Con saving throw, right?
Constitution
Yeah,
saving
bad.
throw.
the demon shits will end soon.
I would
Uh-oh.
feel better.
Oh,
I might be
alright.
joining you soon. I might be joining you soon anyway.
Step away from dusk.
All right.
I need something to drink. Give me something to drink, somebody.
Take 60
Here's
points
some
of
regular
damage.
Water. Oh shit.
Okay, I have 9 HP, guys.
Give me a 1d4 minus 1 and a d20. You take 3 points of exhaustion.
Oh shit. Am I dead?
Nope.
No,
5 points of exhaustion to die.
Oh, okay.
you are
Well, we need a new desk.
you feel significantly worse than you were a moment ago, though.
I think you guys corrupted this water more.
I will slap him.
I didn't do anything.
Don't slap him; it might kill him.
Yeah, you guys.
Don't roll a d4. He has that.
I was just gonna throw some ball bearings
Alright.
and caltrops in there. Honest, I was just thirsty.
I will hand Hilda a regular water skin.
No, that's okay. I've got 12 of my own. I'm just gonna go. I'm just
So-
gonna mutter while I pull my own water skin out.
As you drink the water and are stricken with this necrotic energy, you feel it pulse through your body and change you and alter you in a way. As I
You know
need
that neat thing you were just talking about?
I need you to roll me a d4.
Okay.
You also have 3 points of exhaustion, which I'll go ahead and add your exhaustion tracker so you can know what
Yeah,
all
I was-
that does.
I was about to ask you where it is.
I suppose I better come back and tell them what's going on.
Right.
I mean, we're just gonna continue to drink the water.
As
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, no.
Um,
I'm
not.
pretty good. I'm pretty good now. I'm full.
Fine.
I'm full.
Hey guys.
How's it looking? Any change?
There seems to be some sort of shield wall. The trees can't get through.
as you walk in, you watch as your wizard friend keels over from drinking the water.
What the hell are you guys doing?
I told him it was bad.
Are you drinking from the corrupted pool?
Yes.
I drink from a water skin.
Right,
was
you're gonna have to
tasty.
make a note on your character sheet for this because
Sure.
there's no other way for me to do it other than that.
Why would you drink from the corrupted pool?
I didn't.
Your 4th level spell slots. You only have 2 now,
Oh shit.
permanently.
I'm a goblin and I wouldn't even drink that.
So right now I do have 3 of 2. Do I lose one as well?
Yep, you lose 1 as well.
Okay.
You lose 1 of your total spell slot proficiency.
I'll try to remember that somehow.
Damn.
So you only have at most two 4th level spells now from now on permanently.
I was just going to try to see if I could figure out what that shimmer was.
As you
I didn't drink
uh,
anything.
as you
I figured out the
watch
shimmer.
as necrotic pulsing just forms in Dusk's hand as his fingers are stricken with this black energy across them, almost charred by
Oh,
this necrotic energy.
Now you're trying to be like me? I pull off my glove and I hold out Reap and Sow. Mine's better.
Come on, dumb as a door, let's go.
So that is what happens.
So we learned nothing from this pool of
Oh,
really horrible
shit.
water.
Give me a d6 as well. Apologies. This one had one more bad effect.
Okay.
No, Dusk.
Ah,
All right. The strickenness of this has also reduced your charisma by 2 permanently.
Now you're even shiftier.
Let's see. 2 by 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. it's
No, it's fine.
it's a fountain of youth, man. It's got some good effects. That is corrupted.
I'm okay with
Yep.
this. Besides the exhaustion.
As you watch as Dusk kills over, you watch as this black scarring forms across his hand, as well as there's slight streaking of it as well across his face, which is why the charisma modifier got lower. As you watch as
Do I
kind
re-
of half of a part of your face is just stricken with this necrotic streaks of lightning.
Would I recognize it as necrotic?
Yeah, you definitely recognize it as necrotic damage.
Why does no one listen to me when I say something is bad for you?
We just get in the
Ow.
habit of not listening to you in general.
I'm gonna
I'm going to
dip
shoot you
Reap in
again.
it.
Dip rape in the pool.
Yeah. Technically, it'll act as poison for a minute. So if anything shows up, it's got a weird effect to it.
Yeah. You dip your dagger in it for 1 minute. Or you dip your dagger in it for a moment as the water kind of
Yeah.
trickles along the edge of it.
I don't expect it to do anything, but
You never know.
If you stab someone in the
Rip-
next minute, it might.
well, there's a wizard.
Actually, you
I-
know
I'm-
what?
I'm kind of on the floor,
To be
like keeled
fair,
over.
No, Give
Reap
me
does
a-
use necrotic
give me a
already, so.
d20 plus 5.
Psst, Del, can I get a little help here?
Let him
Alright.
let him suffer.
Roll me
I
a
mean,
d20. Because
Here's what I'm
technically,
thinking.
technically Reap does have some natural abilities to it, and it is
Uh-huh.
technically a magical dagger, so this would affect it. Actually,
True.
um,
Oh dear. At least I rolled high on the first one.
yep. Give me a d6.
What did you do?
I did. I did the smart thing.
He did the smart thing. He only had to roll the con save for his daggers, which are connected with him. But it's fine.
Fine.
All right, so hear me out, guys. We're currently surrounded by a magical barrier that's keeping the trees out.
Is that thing still up?
We've got a couple.
We can go through it.
I will.
We've got a
Never
couple of
tried.
people here who are severely injured.
Well, they're playing around with powers beyond their comprehension.
Recklessly.
The only
Maybe we
smart
should
one's the
just take a
stupidest
rest
one.
here in the relative safety of this giant god skull thing.
Just don't touch the water anymore.
No, I'm done touching the water.
I may have another sip later.
No.
No, you won't.
If
I
you
will
die, I'm
hit
leaving
you. I
here.
will yeet you out of this skull if you touch that water again.
So,
Into the water below.
I'm gonna type this as Eldath effect,
Yeah.
so I know what it is.
I'm gonna put the water skin of
Oh.
Eldath back into the bag of holding for
I have a
safekeeping.
question. Am I still so when I cast Relentless Rage when we were fighting,
Alright,
am
you
I
should see it
still
now.
Relentless Rage?
It'll be below the Twilight years. What was that? No,
Am I still
because you've
Relentless Rage?
you've passed a minute. So your rage
okay.
still fades after a minute, but your rage can't end because you didn't take damage now.
Did you save it? It's not there.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
It should be under Twilight years. I see it.
Finally, you're.
You might have to close it and reopen it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm popped out, so it won't add anything. I'm popped out. If somebody else does it. Terrible. What did you do to my deck?
Permanent change to you as well. Well, as long as you're
Oh.
attuned to it.
Wow, never not. No, it's still not there.
Sweet. Where are you changing shit? where is this changing shit? Why is it not? Try check again. I just saved it. I just resaved it.
Mm-mm.
It'll be like right above random properties.
Got
Right.
Twilight years above there. I got nothing else.
That's so weird. Maybe it'll change
Stop.
next time you load into the program. It might be one of those
Yeah.
things.
Try DMing and I'll
Yeah, I got you.
add it. Well, I'll try refreshing. See if that helps.
Alright, anyways. So, yeah. You guys attempt a rest? Long rest or short rest?
Long.
I'm fine. I just need a short rest.
Well, I think that Hilda and Dusk need
I was
a
being
long rest.
facetious, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I mean,
wanna-
we just woke up like an hour ago.
Yeah, we did. Hey, it'll be dawn though. It will be dawn.
Okay, I'm exhausted and I could go to sleep.
I'm actually, I don't even know what I'm talking. I'm just like collapsed on the floor. 3 levels of exhaustion. I'm completely wiped out.
Do me a favor and not be at the entrance. Like, go to the side or something.
Oh, to who?
You, both. of
I'm by the pool. I
I'm
keeled
by the
over.
You're
pool.
at the edge of the
still.
skull, not in front of the entrance of it.
We're not at the
Why don't we
entrance.
just drink to wrap the waters?
Well,
This-
you know,
this is the
okay,
front
Delk
office
said
of
he
the
was gonna. Delk said he was purifying it.
It
I
was
said I was
no.
gonna try to, and that it didn't
And-
work.
I didn't hear that part.
Hey, look. Youth is a very rare thing.
Go to sleep, old man.
This is the problem with only listening to the parts of sentences that you're excited about.
Don't even know why he stuck his hand in there anyway. I didn't even talk about the fountain of youth part.
No, I drank from it. You've stuck your hand.
No, you stuck your head in it. I'm saying you drank from it. I don't know why you did.
Oh. Cause, you know.
I was imagining
not?
he was a civilized form of human being, and he at least like cupped the water in his
Yeah,
hand and
I
drank
thought-
it.
That's
No, he's
I don't
a
think
senile old man. I'm assuming he dunked his face in it.
I had okay, I'll be descriptive. I had Mage Hand scoop up some of the water, and then I drank from the Mage Hand.
That's fine. You could have easily done that.
What?
Okay. So I have an
mean-
OOC question. As far as exhaustion goes,
Mhm.
how do you get rid of it?
Long
Long
rest.
rest.
Long
Right.
rest.
Long rest?
1 point
Okay.
per long rest.
You,
Yeah,
you
I'm
get rid
great.
of
I've
1
only
point
got
per long
one,
rest,
so I'm
or
good.
Greater rest.
You
Great.
can, greater restoration can also remove exhaustion.
Gotcha.
It
FYI,
removes-
my speed is
Oh.
halved.
It removes 1
Then-
point at a time.
Wait, can I? What do I need for greater restoration?
You need a diamond
Diamond.
dust worth of at least 100 gold.
Oh
Mhm.
boy.
We used up.
That's what I've got.
Let's just sleep for a whole day, guys. Just stay here for a whole day. Camp out. Three long rests. 3 long rests.
Okay. I'll feel better.
I have 100 gold. I have 200 gold worth of diamonds on me. So that's our revivify. But I could use it to get rid of Dusk's exhaustion because it may be important.
Technically, you need 300 gold for Revivify, because you bought a diamond for Revivify, and then you had to turn it into dust to remove the
Oh, okay.
petrification.
I mean,
Well,
technically,
whatever.
Hilda.
Before the
So-
long rest, I will.
Technically,
I
you don't have
will-
enough for Revivify anymore anyways, so
All right.
if it makes your
before-
decision easier.
That's right, because I had to use greater restoration to save Hilda.
Yep.
Right.
All right.
she was-
So
It's been a
then
shit
I
week.
will, before the long rest, I will burn a greater restoration to cure Dusk of his exhaustion levels.
Are you using all of the gold or all of the diamonds, or just one?
Just one.
Okay, so you get 1 level reduced, so you'll be at 2
Oh.
exhaustion.
Oh, fine. Then I'll burn all the diamonds.
Right
Yeah,
on.
and then
Two levels
wait, you
done.
don't have to, because after a long rest,
He'll
It's only-
he'll still
He's
be
at
at 1
3.
point of
He's at
exhaustion.
3.
Right.
Ability checks though.
You can burn if you burn 1 after the long rest, he'll be at 1 exhaustion, which is only ability checks. It's only disadvantage on ability checks.
All right,
Um,
fine.
so it's up to you.
Then we'll do that.
2 exhaustion is half my speed. I don't think you want me to be at half my speed the whole time.
I mean, you'd be back
Maybe.
there with
Just
slower.
as fast as Del.
He'll be slower than Dell.
Wow.
You guys really
wow.
went there. You guys really went there, huh?
As you
I
guys,
can
we were
go
all
there.
thinking it.
I'm family.
as you guys,
Pretty nice.
as you guys rest next to the pool, who is keeping watch during this?
Me.
Del will keep
I'm
one.
Not
Horribly
me.
hurt.
Yeah.
I'll sit on
Not
top.
me.
I would keep one of the watches.
Yeah, Sneck
Yeah.
and Delon, you guys are the least hurt. Technically, Doug's
Like,
not hurt at all anymore
need
either.
To, I don't
I am
even need to
untouched.
rest because we've been awake for an hour.
Yeah.
So I'm not
We
going to get a
haven't
point of
done any-
exhaustion by
Neither
not
really
resting.
does Delon. He only needs a short rest, so like he can pretty
Yeah.
easily keep watch for
Like
most
I
of the
can
time.
just like kind of squat around, keep watch, and I'll be good.
You
My
guys
cat will
watch
assist.
as you guys are here, the energy that has been emitted from the skull seems to be holding perfectly fine for the entirety of the time. You do notice as you are waiting here, it does seem to draw a bit of attention. However,
Mhm.
as there's about 5 or 6 groups at this point that are now no longer slamming into this protective energy, but they're kind of pacing around the protective energy,
In
trying
the
to get to
fucking
what's
dark
inside.
mall paste.
Pretty much. Delg.
Hmm.
Where are you resting?
Delg was gonna be pretty much on watch because he's fully refreshed. He got a good roll off the fountain.
Okay.
So he'll be hanging out here in the door, basically,
All
keep an
right.
eye on things.
As you kind of sit and watch, you hear a voice inside your head. It's very, very faint.
Stupid idiot! Why did you drink the water?
That's very
As-
rude and aggressive, unknown voice.
as it calls out to you. Purify the forest, and the fountain will be clean.
Any hints on how to purify the forest?
Get no response.
Well, that was helpful. Okay. Well, noted.
As you feel a very strong celestial sense from this moment in time as this being is speaking to you. The rest of you guys sit down for your long rest, and you
Grab
can
nightmares.
regain all of your spell slots that you have, and regain all of your hit points as you rest.
I'm gonna take a very long
Rid of
short
my
rest.
Yeah, you're
exhaustion.
fine. You get 1 point. Get your exhaustion points back. You can roll hit dice if you're taking a short rest.
I'm taking a long rest.
Yeah. So if you take a long rest, you regain half of your hit dice back. But yeah, the pool sits there the entire time.
You know, we've really got to stop getting our
Dusk-
asses kicked so hard every
Dusk
fight.
and Hilda,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I need you guys to both make charisma saving throws.
Both of us, you said?
Oh no.
Oh, wait.
No.
Wait.
Okay. That is the one thing I am the lowest in. Okay. All right. Oh.
I have Intellect Fortress still. It's only an hour, so I'm just
Nope,
asking.
it's gone.
Okay, and does the Arch Magi robe do anything to help me?
Yeah, you have advantage against it. So
Okay.
It's a magical effect, so you do have advantage against it.
Yep, just making sure.
Hilda, this pulsing energy inside you starts to throb up as you sit next to the pool stool. As you wait here, you feel drawn to the pool itself again. And before you can even catch yourself, you all watch as Hilda rushes over and immediately drinks from the pool again.
Oh no.
Hilda,
Oh no.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
But
You watch as Hilda
This
turns
is
and
just going crazy.
runs and just drinks from this pool. Looking at her eyes, her wit is definitely not about her. This seems to be a impulsory, almost animal instinct decision. However, 15 is the DC that you need to make.
Oh, nice.
As you do feel a positive wave of healing energy across you. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Okay.
This could be good.
It could be. All right.
It's better than a
Go
one
ahead
that I
and
rolled
roll me
last time.
roll me a d6.
Okay.
All right. So, and go ahead and roll me a d7 as well. All right. So, you add 2 years onto your lifespan. So you can subtract your age by 2. If you want to put it in parentheses, you can. That is up to you.
Oh my.
That is the permanent effect that you gain. I just PM'd you about it, and that is what you feel. You feel invigorated a little bit as the as this pulse leaves your body, as you look down at the pool and can feel this liquid dripping from your body. You feel stronger, but this definitely wasn't your will. As Dusk, you shake off this urge, this sensational urge to drink from the pool again as you sit there, kind of shaking at it.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, I really feel like I would have taken another sip again, but okay.
Yep, that's permanent.
Oh,
So even when you're not raging, you will have resistance against that.
all right.
That's cool. There you go, Hilda.
My,
It's good, right, Hilda? It tastes good, right?
it tastes horrible.
Really need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Do we
What are
though?
you doing down there?
Let's leave before I slap the
Yeah.
face out of Dusk.
Hilda's drinking from the fountain again.
It's fine. I'm better now. It's okay.
Snack.
Well,
You feel like it might have been a day by now.
alrighty. You know what time it is.
Fighting time. I feel reinvigorated. And
Time
everybody
whistle
else
time.
full of
I feel better.
energy.
I feel a lot better, guys. Woo! I needed that nap.
Right?
You
Ah,
summon a
feels so
time
much
badger.
better.
I'm still.
look at Delg,
Time badger.
As a badger
at
appears
Delg
next to Snack from the little
and very
fluffy fur.
obviously roll my eyes.
We really need to get out of
Are
here.
you alright? Are your eyes okay? Did the fountain mess up your
I'm
eyes?
going to throw you in there if we don't leave in the next 2 minutes.
Oh god. that is
That
a-
may be what
that
he
is a-
wants.
I don't know if that's
entirely-
a threat or not.
That's an entirely different roll chart.
I'm like,
I mean, I'll bathe in it when it's not red. But y'all are crazy.
I mean, that's not up for debate.
I mean, what was the worst
It's
that
called
was gonna happen?
senile.
We were gonna die. I mean, I could have died, but I
mean,
didn't die.
look.
I'm fine.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, we're fine,
fine.
right, Hilda?
Oh.
We're not dying to leaves.
I'll technically
Right.
give
You
you.
barely look like a dwarf anymore. We got to get out of here.
I'll
you're
technically.
right about that.
I'll technically tell you one thing. There is an option worse than death on the d20 roll that you could have rolled. Of effects.
I'm
of a negative
glad I
people.
didn't roll that one.
I really want to
100%
know
guess
what that is.
I might jump in the pool to find out.
Oh
Okay,
no.
where are we
No.
And it's a 10% chance to happen too.
Mhm.
Oh, that's kind of eerie. All right.
Where are we headed? We need a direction. We figured out that it's
Did-
not a celestial need of saving, but
Is this person even here? I know
There's
that.
a celestial in need of saving.
There is a strong presence of the celestial goddess Eldath that still resides here.
Del, did,
As
Oh,
the corpse of her body is definitely emblazoned into the land, but however has been corrupted by the situation of the land, as she was a goddess of nature, and
I'm pretty
the
sure.
corrupting of the nature has affected her.
I'm pretty sure I heard Eldath speak to me while we were resting. She said, "Purify the forest, then you'll purify the fountain."
oh, why didn't you say that sooner?
We just got up.
Like, well, I mean, Hilda could have. Maybe Hilda would have not drank again from the fountain.
I don't think
Or
Hilda had a
you.
choice.
is the barrier still up?
At the moment, the
Yes,
barrier is still
but
up.
There's a lot of trees out there.
You guys can see you are at this point surrounded by trees.
Oh, maybe.
Looking,
Do we need the dynamite?
looking through it. Give me anyone who's been actively keeping watch. You can give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Snack. There is one zone of the circle that at least doesn't seem to be filled in with tree canopies. You haven't seen much movement from that area. So you might be dealing, it looks like you could be possibly dealing with some of the most likely, there's definitely something there. Like you can still see movement, but you don't see movement at the top of the canopy. So you're guessing that you're probably dealing with smaller creatures, most likely in that area.
I mean, I could run out there and try and get them all to group up on one point.
Yes, because our dwarves had enough patience to do that last time.
No. I mean, so you can go the other way. If they all come to me at the shield, you can go through the other way.
We have
Oh,
no idea
okay.
if that would work.
Well, no,
We'll
but
try.
I'm okay with it. Technically, that plan last time would have worked if, our dwarves were a little more patient. So
I
I'm
can
okay
be
with
pretty
this.
annoying when I
Hold
want to be.
Okay, listen.
I'm sorry.
Those trees were moving slow as hell, and they were just slugging it out with Sneck the entire time. It was only a matter of time before he caught a leaf in the throat, and then we would have been way out of the way. If they were chasing off after him and moving away, that would have been one thing, but I was just watching Sneck having to 2v1 those things.
Exactly.
I was pretty confident that even if it crit me, it wouldn't have hurt very much.
Meta considerations aside, the situation looked exceptionally dangerous.
It did. It did look exceptionally dangerous.
It did. Stack looked fine though.
Do we want to head to another route? Or do we want to try to go to the central tree thing? What do we want to do?
I
would
mean,
like
at
to-
this point, if we're just drinking from corrupted pools, we should just run in the front door and just announce ourselves.
So we should go to another route then.
No,
No.
I mean, we need to find the source of the
Yeah,
problem.
what did they tell you where the corruption is, Delg? Like,
I asked, they stopped responding. I'm feeling
Oh, that's
the
helpful.
goddess has a hard time carrying a conversation. You know, being dead.
do we have a way to talk to? Can't you talk to the dead?
If I had, is this her skull?
Yes.
This
I
is
don't
her
know.
skull, technically.
Could I cast Speak with Dead on the giant goddess skull?
You would know that it does not work if they do not have a jaw.
Oh.
And
Oh,
being
there's
as-
no jaw.
Being as you are standing inside of her jaw, you doubt that there's another side connecting it underground.
Well, she can nod, right?
No, it's buried in the fucking dirt.
She can blink, right?
I'm going to slap the taste
No.
out of your mouth. We should be
Yeah.
leaving.
One
All
blink
right.
for yes, two blinks for no. Easy.
There's up for amateur archaeology. I've seen Jurassic Park.
As
What's
they're
a
arguing inside, I
dinosaur?
run off the skull and try and distract everything to
Outside,
the
trying
point
to
to
get
the
them to
north.
come out.
Right? You can
Actually,
easily do that. So, Snack, you run off towards a section of the wall. Do you cross the wall?
No.
Okay. You stay on this side.
I want to run. I go to the north, and I want to run to the east and try and distract them and get them to come up to me.
All right. How would you like to do it?
Once again, gonna make stupid faces at them. I throw a rock to see if it passes through.
Trying to think of the situation of the permanence of the spell.
yeah, that's why I was gonna offer dynamite earlier. So we just keep chucking dynamite through the wall.
You throw a rock, it passes through.
All right.
Doesn't
Then
seem
I'll-
to have an effect. Like,
Alright, yeah,
like from the aspect
it-
it didn't seem to affect the rock at all when it passed through, and the
Okay,
shimmer's
okay,
still
okay.
there.
Cool. Then I just start plinking them and getting them to chase me to the north.
Okay, start throwing rocks at people.
Yeah.
And you said going to the east, right? So you're going from north to east.
So I'd run to the north and see what the hell was there, then run
Yeah.
to the east, and
Sure.
then get them to follow me back to the north.
You draw some attention as some of the tree ants, now agitated by being pelted with rocks, are slamming against the dome again. As you run off, they start to chase you down the dome. There's a section in the north that is currently clear of
All right.
everything you could see.
Okay.
As you start leading them eastward. Everyone who's watching can clearly see that there's sections of the canopy that are now angrily moving along the force or along this.
But you
this-
never saw or heard Snack disappear.
Yeah.
You all right there, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we have no telepathic bond. That's right.
What are you guys doing? Watch as the tree ants seem to be shifting in a direction and clearing up an area.
All right, let's go.
All right, I
Right.
pick up my stuff and go.
Hilda
Yep.
and Dusk. Need you guys to make charisma
Wisdom
saving
saving
throws.
throw.
No charisma
Charisma?
saving
Shit.
throws.
Oh boy. Oh wait, I still have advantage. Do I still have advantage?
I'll give him guidance.
Yeah,
Oh,
you still
God.
have advantage. Alright,
I'll give Hilda guidance.
Hilda.
What do I
Can't make
roll?
it even with
1d4.
Hilda, upon yeah, you can go ahead and make it. It's still below the DC.
Oh.
Upon trying to move away from this fountain, you feel a pulse of energy that pulls you back. You guys can attempt to react to Hilda, who is turning around and marching back towards the fountain.
Del will grab her and try to drag her away.
Hilda, I
If
need
there's
you
anyone
to...
in the party who could drag her away.
Hilda, I need you to make an athletics check.
Okay.
Am I also
Delg, I need
making
you
an
to make an
athletics check?
athletics check. Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it matters. It's 15 either way.
Oh,
Okay. Delg, you managed to contain cousin and kind of drag her away, kicking like a child who wants to get back to the fountain.
I want the fountain.
Come
Thus,
on, you idiot. Let's go.
we'll come back. We'll come back later. Okay,
You take
that's
a few
fine. We're-
steps. You take a
don't be
few steps
here.
away, and you kind of get this pulse of energy, of just kind of this feeling of just come back. As you shake it off and continue walking with the group.
Is that actually a magical effect on her? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
On you, yes, it's a magical effect. It is a magical effect on her as well, but
I guess I'll. Wait, can I cast spell magic on both of us to try to move? Oh, I'll cast it on her first, because I saved twice.
you're casting your spell magic?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cast it, seems to have no effect.
All right. Well, I tried.
This is a
None of your
magical
items are
effect.
magical anymore.
This is a magical effect, but it is a curse on both of you, as you guys can go ahead and add Curse of the Fountain of Youth on both of your character sheets.
Okay. Yeah,
As,
I guess that would be a feature.
It's
a feature.
It is a permanent.
feature.
It is a permanent feature of your character, as you will be compulsorily pulled every once in a while to go back to the Fountain of Youth.
I can't remove curse on that?
There's a chance you could. If you knew about it, but at this point, I would say, character-wise, it's,
Valid.
it's compulsions at this point.
Curse
You-
of the
You can't
fountain,
tell
right?
at this point, Delg. You are not sure if it is
Del,
a curse or if it's just your sister or your cousin being your cousin of I want to get back to the fountain because it was cool.
Yeah,
Curse,
that's
but-
true.
I just made it that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Del, put the skins that you filled in here, or dump them, whatever you feel safer.
I've got one left. I'll hand it to him.
Sure.
I'll stuff it in the bag of holding.
I actually have one water skin.
Listen,
Of
if
this
you want to
stuff?
kill yourself with it, I ain't gonna stop you. I've already tried. You've ignored me.
Well, I'm compelled now.
Are
And whose fault is that?
Are you gonna
Or
give
ignored
it to? Are you gonna give the water skin to Diamond?
Me?
Or
Yeah.
you, or
No,
hold
no,
on.
it's in my bag of holding.
No, that's what I was asking. I wasn't sure if are you just holding it on your person?
Yep.
Right.
I just have it as a mental thought, like, oh, if I
I
ever,
don't know
if I need a hit, it's available.
if you kill yourself.
Wait, do I
drinking that,
still
I'm not
have
helping.
the? Do I still have the water skin that Del gave me? Yeah, I still have the water skin that Del
I
gave.
thought you drank. I thought you drank that.
Do you
Oh,
drink
no,
that?
I
or do
didn't
you
give
drink
you a water skin.
Oh, you didn't?
You
No,
drank
no,
right
no,
out of the
that's right. I
fountain.
drank
You
out
drink
of
it right
the
out of the
normal
fountain.
water skin.
That's right.
But
That's
you
right.
said you already
that's
had a bunch, so.
right. Yeah, I already had some. So,
It's fine.
All right.
That's
never
fine,
mind.
guys. It's
I'll
fine.
make notes of where the water skins locationally are.
Don't worry, Hilda. I feel the same way.
It's like an itch you can't scratch.
They,
you know?
they don't
It's right
understand.
here.
They don't understand. Okay.
You guys
No, I
are
don't
gonna,
understand a heroin addiction. Let's go.
you guys are gonna be dealing with addiction problems and relapsing for a little bit.
Whoa.
I'm just
what's-
throwing rocks.
Oh, okay.
Snack continues to pelt with rocks and distract.
Oh yeah,
Without-
should we be moving?
Without a
Yeah,
telepathic
bro.
bond,
Yeah,
we
we
should
should
get
probably get
moving.
moving.
Come
you guys
on.
continue. You guys
Okay.
continue towards the barrier.
Which direction are we going again? I'm sorry.
You guys are heading north,
So this way?
which is different.
Or
You guys are heading basically circle-wise, the direction you were originally heading to get to the skull. So basically, you're heading to the skull and then continuing the same direction that you were going. So technically, the opposite direction.
We're going here.
No.
Yeah.
You're traveling up the north. I mean, whatever path you want to pick, but either way, you're making your way towards the north. So.
Okay.
Okay. You guys arrive at the barrier. Snack. What would you like to do? It's been about 10 minutes of you pelting them with rocks and making faces at them.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're fast enough to get there by now. So I run back. Full sprint, double dash, because rogue.
Where do you run back to? The north side, or do you
To
run
the
back
north
to?
side, yeah, where I created the opening.
It takes you a full 20 seconds to find them.
Mhm.
As they're trudging through the woods.
through yet? Go!
Where are you guys are still inside of the force field? What would you like to do?
I guess we're gonna go.
Yeah, time to head out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's the first person to go through the force field?
I will put my hand against it to see if I can go through it.
Can someone
As
push
you-
me through it?
As you place your hand on the force field, you watch as the shimmering shatters and just goes off everywhere. As
What'd you do?
immediately watch as the canopies start to converge on the center location.
We should run.
Okay.
Well, actually, I could go back and cast Circle of Death.
It's fine.
Not
We're not inexperienced, so it.
I mean, I still want to do it.
I mean, I can do nothing to stop you, but we should run.
you can cast.
Yeah.
You can go back.
No,
and
it's
cast
fine.
Circle
No,
of Death if you
it's
want.
fine.
I could technically temporarily mind control him, but
Let's just...
we should run.
Yeah.
I am well beyond your mind control capabilities. Thank you, sir.
The hell you are.
You guys continue rushing forward, sensing a bit of urgency as the force field that was protecting you is now completely gone. As
Let's move.
as you guys continue to the north, away from where all of the traffic is heading, as you watch as they swarm this location. As you guys continue northly, what would you like to look for? There's a couple routes that are towards this location. The center of the tree is always an option.
All right, we'll reach a safe area.
Yeah.
Safe area.
Yeah, you get about 1,000 feet away from where you were. You feel relatively safe, as most of the
trees.
attention of this area seems to be focused on where you just were.
Okay.
To be clear, that barrier was not there when we got to the skull, right?
Nope.
No.
It appeared while you guys were all inside the skull conversing.
After we've killed the defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Celestial. There, but corrupted.
Very much.
Oh yeah, mark it out on the map. Who has the map? We might have to go back there one day.
No, we're never going to.
For Hilda, make a note.
So Dao just said we need to cleanse the forest.
Right. That's what the mysterious voice in my head said anyway.
And this corruption is necrotic.
Yes.
Hold. I need to roll a fucking intelligence check before I even make any more noises. I don't know what's going on.
You pieced puzzle pieces together, but
Yep.
they seem to not connect in any way, shape, or form. Why do you have 6 corner pieces? I thought this.
Wait, I think I see where you're going with this, Snack. Hold on, let me see if I actually see.
I as well will try to
Nope,
piece
no
it together.
idea. I got nothing.
No, look, this is what do you mean? It's all connected.
It's not where I was going, but but Snack
So
doesn't know.
do we go after the main tree?
Dusk, you have a
Mhm.
feeling that the undead sensation that Hilda got is
Mhm.
probably the tree itself.
Oh.
I necromance the tree. I mean, I said that earlier, but dead tree of life doesn't look very dead now, but it's corrupting everything around it. And
It's clearly a tree lich.
It's a tree.
Oh
lich.
yeah, that's a tree.
You have to find its phylactery.
But there was a demon inside it, right?
Just
There
point
was-
me
there
where
was
I
a-
gotta go
there
so
was
I
a
can hit
fiend
my
presence from
axe with
inside.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
I
all we
wanna
have to
ask a
do.
question, but I know I won't get an answer.
With the
Oh,
22, you might. Dusk.
Yeah. What's your question?
Does banish work on what was it, a greater fiend or just a regular fiend? So much
She
difference.
only senses beings of extraordinary
Great
power.
power.
So
Banish would work. It has to fail its save, though.
And a save is
Yeah, so it has to fail to save.
it has to fail its save.
Banish works on anything, just has
Yeah.
to fail to save.
Just has to fail
what
to
is
save.
the save?
What do you the
Oh,
spell
charisma
save?
Okay,
It'd be a charisma saving throw.
that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Does that answer your question?
Definitely would only have to fail its save once. 100%. Definitely
4
not.
times
Yep.
the legendary resistance.
Yeah, there's no such thing as legendary resistance.
Well,
Never heard of
why
it.
That's why I let them burn it out and wait for it.
Definitely. Legendary resistances don't exist. It's fine.
Nope.
Use your
Never heard of
7th
it.
level spells right away.
I let the others burn the legendary resistances. It's fine.
But yes, we have to kill the corrupted tree, and that may purify everything,
So we
especially the
could
fountain.
weaken it a little bit more with those roots. I'm assuming that's what that did.
Do we really want to go through that whole thing?
Well, we don't have to do it to every single one. Maybe 1 or 2, and then go towards the center. Any week of this thing
Is there?
would be better for us.
Hmm.
Then
I
again,
don't know much
Dust.
about world trees. How many hearts do they have?
Dusk.
Technically, they should have any.
Give me a. That's not true. World trees do have hearts.
Yeah, they do.
Give me a nature check. Because you rolled with the intelligence enough to have a chance of knowing. So I'll give you a nature check. Right.
Okay, I know trees.
You would know that. You would know that necrotic magic and corrupting a tree in this fashion wouldn't have been possible with such a pure energy source connected to the tree. Most likely, the reason that the world tree came back to life in any way, shape, or form was because of the Fountain of Youth.
Oh,
So most likely, in order to create a this tree in its current form, they would have had to corrupt the fountain first.
it's a good thing we left, huh? No, I'll relate everything back to everyone just so everyone's on the same page. And be like, yeah, so that the corruption is it's twofold, I guess, technically.
Yeah, but the voice that I heard, unless it was like a demon trying to give us a red herring, now that the corruption's in place, we have to cleanse the forest before we can clean the fountain.
Would I know the answer to that? Whether cleansing the fountain would cleanse the tree in the forest? Would that be too way out of my level?
You wouldn't be entirely sure of the situation. You do know that the fountain had to have been corrupted initially for them to have killed off the world tree.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
However, the world tree does still feed off of the world around it. Or not the
Right,
world
right.
tree. The fountain of youth would still feed off of the essence around it.
the fountain feeds off of everything.
It works both ways. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Hmm. Well,
So end result, we go towards the center.
But
I mean,
with that nature check as well, you would also know that world trees have 4 hearts.
Okay, there's your heart answer.
You've destroyed
careful.
one.
So I understand it a little bit, but I don't know what the best method is to stopping all of this.
What was it the voice told you, Delg?
It said, "Cleanse the forest, then you'll cleanse the fountain."
And let's assume that we get rid of the big fiend devilly thing at the tree that cleanses it, or at least starts a process for it, maybe.
Unknown.
That's an assumption I'm making. I'm deliberately saying that's an assumption.
Like, out of character, I really want to go to that tree, but at the same time, my character is cursed, so he really wants to go back to that fountain. So it's very torn as a player.
That's fair. And could we own a friend? Do we know any nature, world tree experts that might be able to
the
get
only
us
one
help?
we know, I don't have their name written in my book.
Who do you have actually in your book right now?
We only have 2 names.
Oh. How many can you have?
5.
5
Oh.
up to my charisma modifier.
Should have been filling that up.
Let's see. Proscribe list. I have Folnia and the Blind Tooth Goblin.
Well, maybe Olnia can find something out. He's bound to have more contacts than we do.
Especially
I
for
want to ask him.
I'm a fire mage and I don't know too much about trees. I'm sorry.
You know
What
they
would I
burn.
ask him?
Ask him
Yeah,
if he's
that's
got
all-
any hot tips about cleansing a
world tree.
World tree that's been risen from the dead as an evil zombie world tree connected to the corrupted fountain of youth and the skull of a long dead goddess.
Named Eldath, who's
I'm sure it comes up on a daily basis for him.
Yeah, it's just Tuesday for him.
How about we just include that in the report?
that's like coffee break talk.
Let's just include that in the report. I'm fairly certain this is the first time something like this has ever happened.
I mean, he might have some ideas, and he does have access to more powerful people than us.
Yeah, or
Back
more
out,
more specialized for this type of thing. I'm not a druid. I'm a wizard.
Okay, so specifically, I want to ask him how to.
Speaking of druids, aren't we about to be killing one?
Yeah.
If they're not, are they even
Yeah.
here? Hilda, did you feel them around here? I don't remember.
The druid would not have met the specifications for what you were looking for, because it is technically a humanoid.
Yeah, that's right. It's an orc.
The orc druid lady that we passed before said she was at the tree, didn't she?
Yes.
So we know supposedly the answer to that question. She,
So let's go kill a druid and the fiend.
Yeah. Let's just do that and see what happens. Maybe you know.
Or you can stick around here and dunk your head in corrupted
Like this-
water.
I feel like this music is way too cheerful
not-
for this moment.
All right, let's just go kill a damn druid then.
that sounds like fun.
So, do we want to weaken the tree first? I mean, we don't have to fight the thing, we just have to throw dynamite in there.
True, I still have a javelin left.
I have 1 dynamite left.
Well, we could also
I have a very nice stick of dynamite.
Yeah, you had the best one.
It has an exclamation point.
I even drew it on the dynamite. I made a big mark with the exclamation
got a
point.
smiley face on it.
It's
Handle
called
with care.
Boom boom.
And the word boom.
Yeah,
All
boom,
right.
boom with the exclamation
So-
part.
We'll stop by. Is there any routes between here and there?
At the north side, there were 6 main routes that you guys saw. On the north side, there is 2 routes. The one that you destroyed was on the south side of the tree.
Well,
And you can visibly see that there is a cut-off route that is, at this point, still burning. Even though it is 18 hours ago.
that small cloud must be crazy.
All right, so
Like
we
the
swing
snake
by
is
that
using
route. We
always
see if there's a
subterfuge.
heart in it, because there's more roots than hearts.
Well, if you
There's
recall,
no
remember
guarantee.
that the fire trail already led to the wall.
Yeah.
And you are now inside of the fire tornadoes.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh yeah, so
Fine,
there's
level, by the
there.
way.
Dude,
How's
what?
the oxygen level inside the fire tornado?
Fine.
It should be fine. It's like a couple miles.
You guys are fine for now.
I mean, and we're trapped in it with a bunch of trees, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
they
Trees
may
that
be
all
sentient
are
trees,
still-
but I'll bet they're still outputting oxygen and helping us keep alive.
No,
Suckers.
they're outputting carbon dioxide. Necrotic trees reverse in polar. No, they.
Reverse photosynthesis. Reverse photosynthesis. Drains the light.
They start doing necrosynthesis, where they're pumping CO2 in the ground to encourage undead activity.
Alright, well, we've created a distraction down there, so we might
Yeah.
be clear going to the north. Let's head towards one of the bigger routes.
So one
See if
hot
we
in the
can-
tree.
That sounds good.
See if we can weaken the tree again, and then see how it
that
goes
was
from there.
Think
That was loads of fun, I'm sure.
sounds like a plan.
Let's go.
Mhm.
Plan is made. We should run.
Let's just try to get out of this without having to sleep again.
Oh,
I
man,
don't see that happening, but
I could take another nap. I've been up for like
No,
20 minutes.
Getting as far away from the fucking fountain as possible. Come on.
come on, Badger, let's go.
You can stare at it all you want once it's clean.
Fine.
I guess.
Come on, you drug addicts. Let's go.
And look, we humans have vices, okay? We have a scratch the itch.
What? You don't
Uh,
think?
what do you
wolves
mean?
are
Or
gonna
you-
steer too much?
It's the scratch.
Hilda
excuse
is not a human.
She is now.
Damn
She's a
wait,
human
wait,
area dwarf.
No,
Did
you're still
what-
you're still a hill dwarf. You're still. It's
Okay.
the changes that do happen don't remove anything super noticeable, but they do add stuff. You add some traits of whatever race you got.
Human addiction.
Would I be taller?
No, you're still the same height.
No, you're just a
Okay.
human variant dwarf.
You just look a
No.
little bit less rough and tough. You kind of lose like
No.
a little bit of the dwarven toughness that you have
Chutzpah.
normally.
You're a
That's
little
okay.
scary.
All right,
Basically,
so we
your-
head to the route.
Your skin goes a little bit. It goes from a little bit less rough and weathered to a little bit more soft, and looks like it looks a little bit more human in complexion. But
You're not
still
as
a
hairy
dwarf.
as before.
You look nice,
So-
Hilda.
you all continue on, making your way towards the closest route. How are you attempting to get there?
Carefully.
Ahead of the group and stealthily.
All right. Snack, go ahead and give me a stealth check. The rest of you guys all give me stealth checks and perception checks as well. Snack, you can give me a perception check as well.
All right, one disadvantage stealth check coming right
You
up.
watch as Snack disappears again.
Oh yeah, I'm disadvantaged too. Shoot.
Woo!
Oh yay! Crit.
no.
Fail.
Yeah.
I'm not the worst.
So,
Wait,
Oh,
didn't-
and perception.
Didn't Delg use both charges on you? Greater restoration?
No,
One.
no.
No, one.
Alright.
They talked
Just
me out
one.
of it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let him suffer for
I
his
was just giving. I was
transgressions.
just letting him know what the options were, because you know,
Yeah.
it is
I
technically.
must have stopped listening at
You
that
guys,
point.
Yeah,
you guys are
we
in,
were rambling
you guys
for
are in a
while.
rough spot, so you know having that 100 gold diamonds might not be a bad option just to have, just in case.
I was plotting things.
So,
okay.
I'll better
Hilda,
do this as well.
Delon, you guys make the perception a range. Snack, we'll go with you first as you kind of jettison off, starting to run
Yes.
off. You
I'm
disappear
going
from
too
sight.
far ahead, just far ahead of them, so
Yeah.
that I
Oh,
don't
sorry, I forgot to do
You
perception.
disappear from
but-
sight, but with your perception check, you're able to keep sight on most of the party, as long as you're staying within eyesight range.
Yeah.
As you proceed forward, you can definitely catch out a couple of areas where there definitely does seem to be patrols. However, the patrols that are here are almost entirely of something new. As you make your way forward, it looks like some weird thing that at one point might have been a blight, but this point has been manipulated and enhanced and powered up. And it's very obvious as you look,
blight.
as they look a lot more monstrous in their design. As you watch, as you can see patrols of them occasionally making their way past you.
Okay.
Game sense, you're looking at more monstrosities than plants at this point.
Okay.
You see, as you make your way past, about 4 or 5 patrols of these things. And each patrol is about 6 to 7. And they're kind of circling the route about, when you get close, about 500 feet away from the route is where they are. 500 to 400 range. Do you attempt to sneak past them?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You sneak past them. With the stealth roll of 31.
Yep.
You continue past them. As you make your way closer to the route, what you do notice is, as you get closer, you can now notice that with the canopy kind of had obstructed your vision of it until now, there seems to be a smokestack from this route, carved
Like a
out
chimney?
in a natural way that looks very much like a chimney.
Okay.
As you're watching as this smoke kind of pours out. As you arrive as well, and you're kind of watching, perplexed a bit, in a similar fashion for this door, where the door of this route is, similar to the one you saw before, walking out is one of these creatures, singular. Walking out, it looks similar to the needle blight you saw before, but encrusted on it where the needles are, instead are crystals of a reddish color, piercing into its skin. Its face deformed by whatever had happened to it, and it looks almost more earth in form than twig as it was before.
Okay.
As it struts out and kind of naturally makes its way across, you watch as a bridge forms in front of it, formed of stone. As it forms this stone bridge across this pathway across where roots would be, as it makes its way across, kind of gliding almost along the stone, as it seems to make its way past you, close enough that it doesn't seem like it would have noticed you, and seems to be making its way towards a patrol group.
Okay. I want to follow it.
Yeah. You follow it for a moment as it makes its way out there, seemingly joining one of the patrol groups that was a little bit smaller. This patrol group was only 4, now making it this patrol group 5. And seemingly just kind of falls into place, falls into formation with the other 5. None of them seem to look at it. None of them seem to even acknowledge its presence as they continue patrolling.
Okay. Well, Metal has ideas, but Snack doesn't give a shit about that, so he's gonna go back
Okay.
and wait for the group.
Sure. So you make your way back outside the patrols, I'm guessing?
No, I'll stay inside the patrols, see if they get past.
Alright. So, you all, as you guys are making your way up, making your way forward, Hilda, Dusk, and Delon, you guys can definitely see movement heading towards you. This shifting form of something. It looks almost like a blight. It looks like something that you've dealt with before. As it moves towards you, what do you guys do? It is moving towards you. It looks like it's probably going to intersect you or be just in front of you. close enough that it could have a chance of seeing you. But you guys did spot it before it spotted you at this moment.
Hide.
Attempt to prepare an ambush, maybe? If it shows aggressive actions, we can bait the shit out of it.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Right. Watches the wizard disappears.
Oh, well.
Del can
There's the
try to
wizard.
hide in some bushes, and if shit gets real, he's gonna start smacking.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hide as well.
I'm gonna move forward past where the intersection point is. I'm be on the opposite side.
Okay. Everyone give me a stealth check.
I give Doug
Dusk
guidance
with
for hiding.
advantage. Remember, you get a +5 to this as well.
Did you say I had advantage?
Yeah, because you're invisible.
I still have exhaustion, so with that can't negate it.
Yeah, it'll be a
I
normal.
also
then.
gave you guidance, Doug.
At this point, Snack's so used to having the telepathic bond, he just starts speaking to them.
Guys, there's these weird lights, but they're not lights.
So
but he
Del gets an
no response.
11 total on his stealth.
All right.
Mm-hmm. I got a 14.
I got a 17 plus 5.
I got an 18. Oh wait, yeah, I have the code. Yeah, 18.
Snack. For some reason, you get no response. They're usually
Why
quick to
aren't you
respond to
talking
you.
me? Talk to me? Hello?
Oh, yeah.
You can't talk. You can't talk.
No, you
We don't have the
We have no
telepathic
telepathic
bond.
We don't have the telepathic
He's
bond.
just talking to himself
No.
in his head.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, I forgot to cast it when we. I was too addicted. I didn't focus.
All right. So, as you guys take up position, kind of hold out, as they start to get closer to you, Del, as you rustle into these trees, makes a little bit of noise with the leaves kind of slamming against your, kind of rustling against your chainmail. Dusk, as you start to make your way to try to intersect them and get ahead of them, you watch as one of them, one of them forms its head. It kind of cocks to the side and stops for a moment before it moves on, separated from the patrol, and starts to move towards the last location of your party. As the other 5 seem to continue their path, or the other 5 seem to continue their path.
Okay. There's no traces of them noticing, like Delg or anyone in the party, right?
At the moment, those 4 seem to just be going along their path. There is one that is broken off to go investigate the sound that it heard.
Okay. Alright. I'll just hold my position, but just keep watch, just in case.
Yep. So, you all watch as this creature walks forward, walks about 40 feet, heading straight towards where you are, Delg. Before, at about 120 feet out, it makes no sound. However, you watch as it raises its arm. Dusk, you watch as the other 4 immediately turn.
Oh.
And it will release a bolt at you, Delk. And that is what we'll pick up next time. Because I don't want the session to run on for another 3 hours, because this combat will take a little while. So, he watches the light turns and shoots at you, and we'll pick up from there. So, thank you guys for joining for the
Straight for the throat again.
interesting session. We had a crit, we had Fountain of Youth, we had a lot of
Couple
stuff.
of crit fails.
Addictions.
We had
I mean,
permanent
yeah.
damages to some characters and permanent boons to some characters, and yeah.
Yeah,
it
exhaustions.
was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how this.
Wow, everyone's getting these super cool power-ups. Oh god, the devil shits.
I know, right?
I mean, to
I
be
lost
fair,
a racial ability.
yeah, it was no joke, man. The Fountain of Youth takes away. I
Like,
mean,
I specifically tried to not drink from him. Apparently, that's just not enough. I just wanted to see if I could try to figure out what the sparkly was.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I know. And sadly, drenching your body in it also does it. Luckily, you didn't walk into it. Walking into it has an entirely different table that is
Ooh.
significantly more detrimental and significantly stronger for its advantages. So
I'm assuming it has a higher save.
it does have a higher save because you're engulfing your body in it. So thank you guys for joining us for this session. We will be back at Metal's channel on Friday, hopefully, if all
Yes.
goes according to plan.
I fixed everything.
For Icewind Dale, we had technical issues last week because of an update with Foundry. It made it a little bit funky, and so it took us a
Didn't get
while to
along with
get
my
everything
world.
sorted. And so Metal reverted everything back to the way it was, because fuck it, if the old version
Ain't
works,
broke, don't fix it.
exactly.
Yep.
So we should be back. We'll be back this Saturday as well for Dragon Heist. I'm pretty sure. I have a one-shot tomorrow evening. I will not be streaming that, just to let you know. But I might be live tomorrow evening, depending on how I feel. Maybe for some Mass Effect, so we'll see. Lazy, how is campaign this week? Yes.
Next week.
Okay.
Probably.
Next week we'll probably be having a continuation of Lazy General's campaign continuing. So yeah. So tune in next week for this campaign. Tune in Saturday for continuation of Dragon Heist, and tune in Friday for the continuation of Icewind Dale. Anyone else have any other announcements?
No.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we'll see you guys again next week, and we'll go ahead and toss a host to someone. So, bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Oh wait, did you tell him about the mini camp?